No, me and Dave can't kill each other at all. We can just fight it out and it gets boring after a while.
Yes, you get there doing that for sure.
Well, it does. I mean, me and Dave were... like, my science tune is designed to cope with people like Dave.
Wait, we spent how many months working
to
figure out different things?
Yeah, we did. And some of it no longer works properly. They've broke it. Like some of the science stuff, it's not doing the right amount of damage, even though I've changed nothing.
No, and you gotta think, on the Triddle side, yeah, they've got that thing.
We weren't
it's
on
like,
the Tribble side, Jimmy.
3% Southern Descent. And that's the difference between the holodeck side and the Triddle side. There's that slight difference.
Yeah, I understand that, Jimmy, but we weren't on holodeck.
Oh, okay.
Tribble, we were on holodeck doing it all out, because I wrote a little tool that actually calculated the numbers.
Right.
Didn't I, Dave? That was fun.
Fine, Drain. You still got a fat ass.
Oh, yeah, I finally, after I watched the video, I was like, oh, that's what he meant. I thought he meant the ship I was flying.
Jimmy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Star Trek. Let's take a peek.
I was like, what's he talking about? No, I'm not flying Enterprise. Or I'm not flying a Jupiter class or a J class. And little did I realize I wasn't watching the stream at the time. And I was like, then I started watching the stream and I realized he was standing behind me.
How you doing, Dino? Yeah, he does have a fat ass, don't he? By the way, I'm live.
I know they do right now.
I'm live.
I know this ship on Tribble's got a fat ass.
And no, he is not. I have him on my,
And I don't care if Jimmy was streaming, because for all you guys know, I'm streaming. I could be streaming.
Exactly.
Nah, I'm not. I can't be asked.
Hell, as far as that goes, I could be streaming.
Exactly. Yep. Oh, anyway, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, hi Ronnie, hi Dino, hi Aaron.
Just give it up.
I know. But anyway, so, do you like what I'm doing? Go to my link there.
Jimmy, fake news. Shut up.
Yes, fake news.
Fake news.
Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, the
fake
Endeavor
news.
is the Tour of the Galaxy. Now, I've actually got a request today. A lot of times I do, and let me open up the map here. A lot of times I do, let me open up the Galaxy map, just gonna make it better.
Oh, look, Tour of the Galaxy on Tribble.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same on both sides of the lead, because they don't use the same sort of thingy.
Oh, look at that, 22.98%. 22.98 warp speed. Yeah.
So I gotta tell people, when you're doing the Tour of the Galaxy, if you'll notice, when you started, the galaxy's gonna pick which planet to go to. That if you do this, then they never fail. They'll always like pick this one, pick this one, pick this one, pick this one. They're spread out. So I tell people, when you do the Tour of the Galaxy, do the Deep Space Nine one. They're literally right here. Or if you pick up the Tour of the Galaxy and you have a slow ship that don't have the Lorg engine like I have, then do it up here in the Delta area, because it will literally pick all these planets to go to. So you just go up and down, you're done. But if you want to get the most credits, you do want to go to a few of them. So I tell people to do the Deep Space Nine, because a lot of times they'll pick 3 here, and then have you jump up here and pick 3 up here. So you just start here, go down, go up, flip over, boom, you're done. I actually got a request, because I'm always doing Deep Space Nine, show why doing Tour of the Galaxy in the Solar System's a pain in the ass. So I am actually going to do the Endeavor. I'm going to show you. But yes, it is a pain in the ass. Alright, to pick it up, go to Available, up here, go for, where is he? There's J. Yum. Now this is the guy, if you remember the old Tour of the Galaxy, you saw this guy hanging in the old Earth Space Dock. He would be standing in the Earth Space Dock by Club 37, you talk to him, and you do this gigantic circle where you'd come out of Solar System, shoot down toward the neutral zone, shoot over to the authority stage, go straight up through Deep Space Nine, over, straight up toward the other area. hit the dork state, transport back to Sol System, and then start your circle again, where you'd go through the neutral, through the Thoric, back straight up, and that was the old circle. And you used to get like a million in energy credits, a million in XP, and I think it was like 10,000. So if you'd not done your 8,000 at the time, you would right away, boom, rethought 8,000 and have 2,000 of dialenting waiting till tomorrow. Did everything else, but unfortunately they had revamped the tour of the galaxy now. So let's take it out. We're going to go ahead and do the run. And the Thorigo, in fact, let me show you. The Thorigo, now I'm actually doing some testing. Till this day, the Thoric engine is still the fastest because it's got sector speed times 2. If you've got the skill, and you want to go to your skills, hang on that, which one? Which one of these? There it is. So the third one is sector space travel speed. You want that one to be the fastest speed because you'll get a times 25 when you have it slotted. And then with the Dorg engine, with the other stuff, everything else, you can get up to 2234. So let's go ahead and hail them. Oh, you don't talk. Why? A captain of mastered navigation teamwork to explore the stars. Are you really ready to test your mantle again to best in the Starfleet? Visit as many areas as you can before the Tour of the Galaxy event. You must visit every sector to get the credits. You have a total of 15 minutes to do it. And again, like I said, D-State 9, you want to do D-State 9 because it's bunched up together. So accept the second you enter. Alright, open up the map.
Run! Oh my god, run!
Alright, so we're gonna run down here.
Panic, 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 run!
Wee there.
Run!
And while you're racing, you kind of want to shrink the map down a little bit. While you're racing.
Yes, size matters, folks.
To you it does. Alright, so as you can see, it's going to hit these. And you got to pass by them. I'm rather than about that fire. Oh, it didn't register. What the hell? Alright, let me...
No!
Oh, don't tell me that they changed it again. If you tried to gain the test force growth core. Yeah, like I said, I actually had that. That it's not epic yet, Ronnie. The thing is, hi Mark. Alright, did that register? Are you BS? Okay, so then we had to slam the planets. But the gear engine is not epic yet, it's still like basic. But the Borg engine is still the fastest. Apparently we had to slam them. Seriously?
That's what I was saying, it was glitching out for me too, probably from all the lag that's currently in the game.
Yeah, I am rotordanding trying to do this. I am literally rotordanding. But no, apparently you have to slam the gain engine. No, the Dorg engine is still the fastest, and I actually had it. Now, the only thing is, it's not epic level, it's still the basic that you picked on the reputation. Yeah, see, you have to slam it. See, it's not registered. This is going to be a D. They go D. So how you doing, Mark? Says I got 5 people watching that stream. Hi, everybody. The Dorg engine is still the fastest. As soon as I get turned around, you'll see I'm doing 2234. Now, if you want to click, will you stop the rotordanding and just go?
Well, if it makes you feel any better, your stream looks nice and smooth.
Thank you. Now, with the slipstream, now, Aaron was just asking, yes, with the Odyssey class, the Odyssey's what's called extended slipstream.
Yeah, it does.
Where you can actually go faster with everything else and all. But me, I'd rather have
so as the science ship, the Dauntless.
Oh, yeah, it's good about the Dauntless. Yeah, you're right.
That lets you have a minute slipstream burn. You literally get a minute on slipstream.
Yeah.
Because that's the ship where the slipstream drive comes from.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, I used to have, I still have the ship, but I've not really done anything with it. Yeah, see, you register. You gotta slam these planets. Well, that's BS.
Yeah, Dave, check your DMs in a sec.
Turn around, thank you.
Okay.
But I'm doing okay,
you go.
Mark. How you doing? I'm doing fine, just grinding away and being my
There you go,
happy
Dave.
self.
That's the build I'm using at the minute. So that's my spec. That's everything that's in this machine. So it's a quad-core i5 running at 3.2 gigahertz with a decent GPU. It's not too bad of a GPU. It should be able to
Good job.
pump through that.
Yes, Aaron, I am
Whereas
running.
Fallout 4 really smooth.
Nice. Yeah, see, you're literally having to slant each one. They really changed this out. They used to do all you to do is at least 2 kilometers past by to get at least 2 kilometers to it.
So it's not a bad little setup, huh, Dave, looking at it really. But yet,
See, like right there.
game still gets blech.
Yeah, now we're gonna jump down here.
Hell, even the dual core i3 that I had with a 750 Ti should have still been more than adequate enough to play this game. But
Sure.
yeah, it still lagged too.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, it is.
and this is the one that I've got there. It's the high-end card. If you look at the list of the cards other than the Titan, it's like the one before the Titan. It's just a cut-down Titan.
Nice.
Consider it a feature.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know, but I can play Fallout 4. If I turn VSync off, it goes well over 100 frames.
Yeah, it gets transferred over, Mark. If you've got the, your layout, in fact, I'll show it real quick while I was flying. If you go to layout here, anything that you set your duty officers, just everything else, anything that you set up in your towers, it'll be saved. That if you change anything, then you'll either have to reset it or resave that. That if you use these things, yeah, it will run under and save it for you. The only thing it don't run under is the traits. If you're using certain traits, right here and right here, you have to change for each one because it does not say these. These are the ones that don't get saved. But your duty officers and the others, you make a layout for it, it'll run under. It'll run under. Alright, let's go up to here. We got 1 row so far. We're already down to 8 minutes. But yeah, it will save. Because a lot of my shits I have to lay out. Like I've got one shit that's specifically a platinum deal that does platinum run. My temporal dreadnought is basically on anti-proton, but then I also got a platinum build on it and a couple others. My green, it's got a next to the disruptor Polaron setup. So once you set up the layout, it remembers. The other one, it don't remember your skill. Here's another thing. When you're using your skill thing, this up here, you'll still have to change it because it does not remember any of these. You still have to pick these. But your duty officers and whatever whatnot that you set, it'll remember. It'll remember. I'm nearly completing all 12, 6. Yeah, it's a grind. I know what you're doing, Ronnie. I'm doing the same thing. The one that I get because I keep working on the Dorg set, my Dorg is going up the fastest, but my others, yeah, there's like a smudge there. There's a smudge. Alright. So when we get this up here, this whole row should clear. Yeah, see, it's literally making us hit each planet. They've really changed the thing. Because it used to be, you had to at least pass like 2 kilometers or 3 kilometers and, considered clear, and you can just keep racing.
And good job, Ronnie. Congratulations on nearing completion.
Yep. Alright, Blind Drain. Welcome to the channel.
But yeah, it's not a bad chip for its age. I mean, it is playing slow, but I mean.
Well, I have, and here's the thing.
Hey,
with the
buddy, how you
consoles,
doing?
with the consoles, alright, why didn't this register? Slant it there. I actually have an Xbox One, that it's just a free account, where at this one, I'm a lifetimer. And that's the thing, and Aaron, he's got a PlayStation, I've got an Xbox One. Any of you guys have consoles? There you, Josh.
I do. However, it belongs to Terry, and I don't have a clue how to use the thing.
And like I said, I fell to that Xbox One, play on a PC, and combine both of them, and do both together. I fell to that brainwash thing. Consoles are pretty good, mechanics are good though. Yes, thank you! Thank you! The so-called power wheel? I'm sorry, everything's on a button down here. Not this little, okay, activate power wheel, go up here, dot, okay, activate power wheel, debuff. Sorry. I could never get the hang of that.
I don't know. Just
Hi, Josh.
annoys me a little bit. Hey.
That's you, right, Jaden?
Hmm?
No, someone, JD, I thought that was you.
No, that's not me, Jimmy.
Oh, hi, JD. I always thought that was you because you know, I'm always calling you Joe. Oh,
I always identify as such. Always.
Ah, okay, then sorry. Sorry, JD.
Alright.
Well, like I said, here's the thing with the lifetime thing. If you're planning to play for 2 years, yeah, it's kind of worth it to play into 2 years because, like I said, the guy, Jeremy from Stokenet, actually did the math. See, lifetime pays for itself in about 2 years. He actually did the math. If you're planning to play the game for 2 years, you'll get 500 zins every day. It's kind of worth it. It's kind of worth it. Alright, see, now I've got that row. Oh, let's shoot over here. Yeah, let's open up the net. Let's see how that we're doing. Start the rotating and go. Alright, so that cut here, then shoot over here.
Thank you for your understanding there, JB. Stowe right now is having rubber banding issues, so Jimmy's having difficulty with that.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I actually got a survey the other day asking him what I'd recommend the game and suggest the game. I actually had to tell them, no, I'm sorry, I had the Sontag Arena planned. Me and a team was going to do it together as a team, but no, since it got broken and got reset with Dog Red Alert, we had to cancel the stream, so I cannot recommend it. And I'm sorry, so we had to cancel the stream. And then a few days later, they literally sent a survey again. Would you recommend this game to your friends? And how can we improve the game? And it was literally the same survey thing. 2 questions. I'm like, okay, I'm deleting this one. I'm not dealing with that.
Welcome, Aaron.
Yeah, it says I've got 17 watching, so hi everybody. Majority of them's on YouTube. Happy YouTube! I got 1 person on Twitch. Alright, we're gonna go up here, that way we can get that block completed.
Hey, Aaron.
Alright, full throttle. Please don't kill. Come on, go, 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 go. Now, you do have to be careful. If you roll it in while you're doing this, you will lose your speed and everything. Because I was actually racing with a friend of mine the other day. I did mine first, so I didn't lose it. He did his, you know, kind of after I started, but then mine expired. But then he started going into the rotating issue, and he lost all his speed, and we were still running neck to neck to each other.
See, the Twitch person is not me.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Alright, boom, there. See, that took care of that block. Alright, let's turn around. Actually, I came back to the game after the break. I tried to say the 8th grade weekend. Yeah, you took the perfect timing. The Phoenix lockbox is kicking in, and the upgrade weekend's going on right now. You took the perfect time to come back. And after this, in fact, can I do my thing yet? Still available yet? Yep, I can do it. So after the thing, I'll kick it up and see if I get anything out of it.
Good luck with the uncommon.
Well, see, that's the thing. The other day I was doing patch notes, and I had a hard time trying to do the patch notes because, you know, they was, okay, we took this medical NTC that was holding, you know, a medical tricorder incorrectly. We took this NTC holding a gun incorrectly. You know, and I was like, so? You know, these NTCs, you know, probably don't see or know that, you know, they were fixing these NPCs. Alright, why did it not clear? Hit the stupid planet. Rain the planet! Yeah, now it cleared. Alright, now let's go... Where am I? Alright, we're gonna go down to this one then. As I was saying, so they were showing this, and I just could not do the FTO news anymore, because I was just like, really? They're fixing basically animation, clothing, tailor issues, and... Really?
It's all broken junk.
Yep.
We
Shuttles
still love
have
it.
download, travel, student sector. I believe they do. Shuttle don't go as fast. Like I said, the two fastest ships I found is the heavy cruiser, because it's got the Transguard, the Odyssey class, because it's got the extended guard, and the ship I'm flying, which is basically the veteran T6, which also has the extended cruise. Those are the three fastest. And with the Dorg engine, yeah, I just got done a little over an hour testing. The Dorg engine's still the fastest. Alright, are you serious? See? I failed it. Alright, how much did I get?
No! Is in order.
Yeah. Excellent, great officer, had some initiative. How much did I get? Starfleet is proud of this. Starfleet is proud of this history, getting the most of that to the ship and crew. Dreamily continues to get our best opportunities to distinguish themselves. So how much did I get? So I got 25,000 energy credits, 32 exploration points. See, like I said, that's why I told people, you're going to do this, you're going to do Deep Space 9. The block is basically smaller, so you don't have to do this all over the place, but you don't get as much. And you see, I can't do it to 20 hours. Alright, now let's open up the Endeavor. See how much I get to the Endeavor. So I get 50,000 energy credits, 50,000 energy credits. Looks like marks, 50 marks. More marks, more energy, more energy. Alright, that ain't too bad. Open sesame. Well, definitely need fleet marks, because I'm trying to put a fleet project on hold. Alright, so let's do the daily. It was you, Dave, that had the problem, right?
The problem with what, dude?
The Phoenix thing?
I'm not sure what you mean. There's no issue that I'm aware of.
Well, somebody I was talking to saying that, you should try getting that before opening the Endeavor docks. Yeah, that you gotta be on the ground. I should have thought of that. You're right, Aaron. I should have been on the ground until I did that. I forget it was somebody was actually doing the test to see if the bug was still there. In fact, let me head down there to it. If you're at the station itself, and you try to do this while you're standing on the station, He will not let you have it. You literally got to come back out to sector space, pick up the mission, and then go back in. But if you're on the station and try to do it on the station, he will not let you have it. You'll
That's
fail.
not true. It worked just fine for me.
Oh, it did work?
Yes.
Then who was it who was saying the dog was still there? Somebody was telling me I'd like stand out in the sector block.
I spoke with the little Ferengi. You have to close the little window that you talk with them, then reopen it, and right there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Same as it's always been, to the
Yeah.
best of my knowledge.
Yeah, true, Aaron, true. Yeah, so let's see if it works tonight.
You've been watching the Discovery. Any reviews on it?
I'll be honest, Aaron's mad because he got to watch the free one, and then from then on he had to pay for it. Season 1, I did pay, the $9 to watch all of season 1. Saw where they basically got to the planet and then ended the season. To me, it was pretty good, but the guy that's basically running it, to me, I want the more character. It's got a lot of action, a lot of stuff that the old Star Trek, it's not really there. It's all JJ version. Action, 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 get in action! Type. But overall, not bad.
So no making out, no love, nothing like the 60s version?
No Captain Kirk. And then the little, I want to get, you have to see this. Each time they did
We have everything
I got it. I had to say it.
A few things that you didn't even know you wanted. Shopping, drinking, dining, entertainment.
Welcome to
You'll
Drazana.
find it all here. And don't forget the 77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for it.
And you know, roll that 76. 76, you got big ears. Shut up. Now, now, to get the total game needing this half of the free episode. Oh, that's right, yeah. Because Aaron was trying to watch it, did everything else, and when the binary star came on, no, Aaron couldn't watch it. It popped up, okay, now you have to pay. Thanks for being here. Well, neat, I had already done the pre-order thing. Alright. So you sure it works, right? I ain't gonna go ahead and do it. Because somebody was asking me, saying the thing was still bugging. Alright, hail. Accept.
If it's bugged, it wasn't bugged for me.
Alright, I hit now. And I'm standing right here. So let's see if they'll get it to me.
Now, I didn't do it that way. I spoke with Grim.
Oh,
I actually
okay.
walked up to him, so I don't know about that.
Then I'll have to do it the other way. Yeah, because right there, and there it is, let me pick it up. Yeah, because it was an odd bug where you couldn't do it either way. You had to be out in sector states, and then they fixed it that, flash and white and nothing.
Game show. I don't think any of us have it. I think Dino is the only one.
Yeah, I think he's the only one, yeah.
Or Josh, do you have the Discovery ship?
Do you mean like the starter pack or the actual starter ship? Because I had the starter pack. That's the one I have.
But there's also the KDF versus the Federation ship.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Yeah, I did have the Crossfield Spearhead, but I wound up selling it to feed my tune.
Why? Your tune could have gone to Nendes and worked the street corner at Nendes. Yep. Got an Anthony lockbox. Oh, nice. Alright, so it's gonna need 2. Alright, we are going to play with ourselves again.
Little did I know they would go up so high in cost.
Yeah, there are 2 different ones, Mark. There's the Federation, then there's the KDF, the Klingon. Both of them are slightly different. Which one are you referring to? I assume, since Jimmy's a Federation player, that's what you're referring to. Is that correct?
Yeah, give me a second and see what I've got.
Said.
Alright, Alright, can I do it one more time? Let's see how far it goes.
What's the harm in a little friendly nature?
Alright.
I know that Josh.
Alright, I'm gonna switch characters because my Discovery Toon has the starter pack, and Josh and Dino has the other ship. And yeah,
they
he's
have the science ship is what it is.
alright. On Discovery. Yeah, because the one I have, it's this guy. Yeah, he's not going to pass because the diplomatic immunity or diplomatic order mission, I am not going to delete him because they had Aaron delete his tune. There's a couple of other friends of mine where a critic actually told them, delete your tune, start over. Can't help you, sorry. So this guy I'm not deleting. You guys wrong. Thank you. But yeah, Aaron and a couple of others, literally critic told them, delete the tune, get rid of them. So this guy, no, I'm just going to wait till they get the bug fixed. But he's got the starter pack.
Yeah, Mark. I know Josh has the actual lockbox ship for the Federation side. Although he doesn't do massive damage with it as a trolling ship, he was really able to make it do some really good tanking and some rather annoying stuff to really work in PvP. And PvE,
Yep.
he definitely could have switched it around to do some massive damage.
Now, I will gotta give you a story straight up.
Yeah, he's good at that.
These things here, now you are seeing them upgraded. If you try to upgrade these cannot. The ones you want are these kinds. These you can upgrade. These ones that come stock on the ship, they are not upgradable. I tried. Yeah, these are not upgradable. So you want these if you want to upgrade. So they need that fancy little... Oh, there's nothing up. There's nothing up. And me and Dina are not Dina. Me and Dave had actually figured out. Do you know why they fixed the what sound? I don't see it anybody. I'll let all seven see if they can figure it out. I'll let the you know, Josh Drain.
No, you came up with a hypothesis, and I said that it probably is true, but we didn't come up with a factual way to prove that.
I still think it is. Hi. No, I'm not joining. I have my own fleet. Is anybody on my side? I need an invite.
I will gladly send you an invite.
Thank you. He told me trying to this dude. He's like back to back. Join my fleet. I'm like, no, I have my own fleet. I run my own fleet. I'm just not having really anybody around yet. And like I said, I'm sorry. I know I need a planet to do all the storyline. Thank you. But yeah, I am doing the diplomatic order mission here, this and everything else. I literally had to drop it because each time I did the mission, you'd see, you'd get to the ground, and I'd start sinking into the ground. Literally sinking. So I literally dropped it, thinking that maybe that would fix the bug, and then dropped into the ground again. I don't like the JJ Woodrod sound on my starship. Is there a way to switch back to normal sound? Actually, I was talking to one of my new followers. She was saying you can.
I think you have to right-click on it, and then choose for it not to use the animation. That's what was changing some of the sounds for me. Now, I don't know if that works with all of them.
Right. Yeah, because she was telling me how she was able to change, like, the colors and this and everything else. Overall sound, FX sound, ambient sound, notification, video. Okay, it's not there.
Jimmy, press the U key. Use an umbrella.
Yeah, then press the L key, then press the F key, then press the G key. No, I'm kidding.
You are being quite unhelpful there, Josh.
Just about as helpful as I can be.
Exactly.
What are you guys doing anyway?
We're trying
there's
to,
a
we're kind of
videos.
looking at, and by the way, Josh, now that you're on here, this
Yeah.
is the guy that you hear, Mark. Mark is asking the question, the one, crossfield ship. Can you please
Yeah.
go into detail about it? The guy Mark that's in the, chat is asking questions about it. You can see chat? Or do I need
cannot
to?
see chat.
Basically, he was wanting to know your thoughts on it. Do you like it? Do you not
Yeah,
like it?
I like it. It's a good ship. Set up right. It can be a science tank. It can, if you set it up as an EPG build, which its bonuses give, it's worth it. It really is. It's a fun little ship to fly. You have to, because it's a cruiser though, you do have to use stuff like the competitive engines and stuff to boost its speed.
Thank you.
But yep, it is a good ship. If you've got it, I recommend it. If you want it, want to get it, I'd still recommend it. But good luck getting it
Yeah,
off
it's
the
expensive.
exchange body. It is kind of expensive at the minute because of all the discovery content. But yes,
Yeah.
it is a good ship. It is worth it.
I'm the same way, Aaron.
Yep.
It is definitely worth it.
Well, if you're asking about tunes, I actually deleted a lot of them that I was just not really using. The ones I kept are engineers, because I play as an engineer. But yeah, I mean, my name tune is, yes, Jenny Jr. Everybody knows me as Jenny. Then I got my little brother Thor, that he's also my junk collector, so he basically collects everything. I can done it, who's on my Klingon side, but he needs love, and then the one,
Your character selection screen is behind everything, so we can't see it.
oh yeah, you're right, I just noticed that. Sorry about that.
Where is Jimmy's?
There. But yeah, like I said, I literally, as you can see, they're all engineers, just everything else. I've got one Romulan. I do have the toss tune. Oh yeah, and that's a, well, who has not claimed? Have you claimed anything? Let's go take a look. I did have the Temple Agent and a toss tune. The thing is, if you have completed the toss stuff and the temporal thing, you can walk over to this guy right here and clean it. So those tunes, if you don't want to have the space and you just want to get rid of them, yeah, as you can see, this guy's not claimed anything, so my Delta recruit is still everything's available. My triple agents, now the ones that are grayed out, they're account wide. So my Jenny Jr. claimed it and pretty much put it to use. But my Gamma recruits, I still gotta like basically do the rest of the story. Just everything else. Did you see my Delta and my Temporal? Once you complete the little transponder thingy, gizmo thingy, you can go into all your tunes and claim all this stuff over and over and over. But as of right now, all my tunes are basically all engineers that I had originally. 23 on here and like 21 on Star Wars Old Republic at one time.
Just as a FYI, I can no longer see the chat on there.
Yeah, now I
Because-
closed it out. There,
Yes.
now I'm activating. Yeah, do. And then activate again. And I have to say hi chat room for it to kick back in again.
So sorry if I missed any of your questions also.
No, I seen anything would be good to use right now. Aaron said Iconian be awesome. Iconian they said that is very good. You know, if you're kind of doing a kind of the tank build, because the Iconian said gonna absorb the.
Is he wanting to do science since he was interested in...
No, this is Ronnie. This is Ronnie. You know, I got
Tactical
9 people
engineering.
showing. So hi everybody. Majority of them's on YouTube though, so hey YouTube. Yeah, I gotta say this. But Like I said, if anybody's got any questions, please do ask. Ah.
Howdy, broadcaster.
Yep. And that's that rush storm that I usually use because it watches both of my channels for me. Before I continue, I want to thank Jenny and the rest of you guys. You're very helpful. You're welcome, Mark. You're very welcome. Because I do try. I do try. Darling on iTunes. And I need to jump back over to my other character.
Remember, you can always message Jimmy in game, no matter which character he's on, at sci-fi 88 man. So it's just the @ SYFY 88 MAN to ask him your questions. If he doesn't know the answer, he can always ask around to make sure that he gives you the right information. We all kind of work together, but Jimmy's definitely the one that holds us together.
Thank you very much. I do try. And then I spend too much time in this game at times. I like your outfit. That's a nice outfit. It's got an interesting gun on it back in though.
One thing I always gotta say about you, Jimmy, is I always remember from the get-go, you would drop everything to help me.
I still do. Ask Josh. I literally jumped on Star Trek onto Star Wars to help Josh beat an annoying little emperor. Ask Josh. I literally jumped from one game to the other. Help him out.
The scene from Monty Python and the Meaning of Life.
And that's something that's always been commendable about you, Jimmy. That's something I've always admired about you.
He has a wife too, you know. Do you know what she's called? I'm not going to say the word, but you should know the scene.
I like second in command.
Do you know the movie, Brain Drain? Monty Python and the Meaning of Life? Have you ever seen it? Oh, come on.
I think I have. Is it the one with King Arthur or whatever his name? Two tasks, one scientist, one engineer, two. One third. Wow. You're all just as dead as me. Yes, Aaron does keep me up to date. Especially when I'm mispronouncing names. Today I'm a redneck. I am a redneck. By the way, that link right there, ladies and gentlemen, if you go there, if you're like a return player, you can use that link to go to Star Wars, and I'll allow you to play the game up to 7 days. My strong advice is to, look at this, but don't activate that. Wait till December, because December will actually have the Jedi and the Sith War come to effect. Use that when the story goes live or whatever, and you'll actually be able to do the new stuff. All the old stuff will actually get completed, and you'll be able to do the new Jedi versus the Sith battle that's coming out in December. So that little link there will give you 7 days of playtime. But if you're seeing it now, don't activate it until December. And I will be streaming that because I'm looking forward to that. I'm glad that we're going back to our roots of the Empire versus the Republic, and who's got the better cookies. Well, like I said, most of my tunes, and when I'm playing, I play as an engineer a lot of times because we have the ability to drop toys and take the tank ability. But then when it comes to like throwing heals, I can do Engineering Team 3, so when someone's really taking a beating, I have the aggro ability to pull down in front of them, throw Engineering Team on top of them, transfer shield to them, and then whoever's pounding on them, pull the aggro and then have them come chase me.
You know it's cold outside when you go outside and it's cold.
Yes, it is. Yeah, this morning it was like 33, 34. So it would start raining this morning. It would have been snow. If it started raining. Oh, I took my
Remember,
board
that
engine
is
on.
Fahrenheit, not Celsius.
Yeah,
What's that?
that's true. Because Josh is on the other side of the ocean. You know, just saying, the other side of the ocean.
What?
The temperature.
Oh, degrees centigrade, Fahrenheit, whatever.
Yeah. We told you, Josh. Alright, so saved. Now, if you'll notice, each time you switch. Now, this is where it's going to get interesting. Each time you switch, like right there, I think I put my engine thing back in. You do want to check this each time when you move around, because a lot of times it will change, and then depending on how you got this thing set up, you want to make sure that it's set up the way you like it, because when you hit this, like I just noticed, my headed cannon's not there. Close you out for a second. Which one's not showing? My new ones. You do have to check. So when you do the save profile, save loadout, it'll remember that every time when you click it. Except when we're having like large updates, and it gets messed up every time. You have to reset it. There it is.
It depends, Ronnie. Sometimes that's a great thing to use. Sometimes it can kind of hurt you. It just really depends on your full setup, dude. And Mark, it's best to ask specifically, and same with...
Alright, so damage build. Now me, because I'm an engineer, I don't run the tactical, which is where your damage is really coming from. I run all of the engineering, all the science. And you can ask Josh, Dehu, Aaron. When I throw my gravity wheels, even though I'm an engineer, I could boost the tire way up there to control it and everything else. But when it comes to damage, not really. I'm more of the control and tank type style. The damage, I'm not sure how to answer that question, you know?
Damage control engineer is something that it can be quite helpful. It's actually more of a engineer type thing, Jimmy, believe it or not.
Yeah, I know, and you remember, I originally had a good number in engineer, a good number in tactical, the Dino, no, get rid of it, you're not a tactical officer. You know, engineers and science are not supposed to be DDSers, like a tactical officer.
Dino has valid points.
Yep. So I basically removed it in all engineering science, but yeah, I could still surprise Dino quite a few times with my hits and everything. I surprise him once in a while. And this is how you say that.
If you wish, Mark or Ronnie, you're welcome to send a message directly to me in-game. I've posted my
We lost somebody.
handle.
Okay.
It's a tricky underline BBS in-game. I'll do my best to try to explain things to you.
Yep.
Be aware I can't see chat here, so I'll need to minimize it to go to in-game.
Right. In fact, let me do this. Copy. Where am I?
Well, you're still on planet Earth.
Yeah, for sure.
Same with me.
Yep.
Rubber banding.
That is definitely for sure. Alright, so if you who's interested, this is my personal Discord. You'll be able to jump in on us and say hi. Now, it does have a timer, though. So if you want to jump in, it has a timer. Does have the timer. Alright there. Oh, you did a jump in and say hi and... So now that basically I fly cruisers and battle cruisers. I play on a console PlayStation Thor or something. Well, Anne's got a PlayStation Thor. Ah, okay, no problem. And see, Daehu has stepped away to help the one person. So thank you, Daehu. Go shoot up things. Hello.
That was me.
Yeah, I saw you.
He's console based, we're PC based.
He's
So
console.
probably- Right.
Welcome, user.
That's Daehu. Jenny likes tanky dudes and pets. Yes, I love my pets. My beautiful pets. So this one don't have pets. This one don't have pets.
I don't know if console, if the PC stuff converts over. I've never
I
played on
tried.
console.
Now, I think PlayStation, but my Xbox One and my PC, no. Hello. We have a new... Hi, are you, from chat? Hello. And we lost somebody. Alright, so like I said, we had someone come in and someone leave. Sorry if you're trying to get in. Hold on, let me... Okay. Daehu's not everything like your key not going to work the same way. Exactly! Daehu's one button, kill everything in 2 second button power. Exactly.
I do not press one button, thank you very much. My hands are bouncing all over my keyboard, thank you. As a matter of fact, my space bar, you can't even tell I use it 90% of the time. ASDF, WERQ, I'm almost unable to read those at this point.
Same here. My key... That's what the thing, get over there. No, my key locations are wearing out. Because I'm constantly hitting those keys. Constantly wearing out. Hi. Can you just get over there? I ain't rather than anything trying to get to this Federation thingy.
I can't even read the name on my spacebar right now.
Wow. Then we know you've been using your keyboard for a while. For a good long while. Well, then you gotta think, I had that Logitech G19 keyboard. A couple of months ago, it finally died. I've had that keyboard.
Once, of course. But of course you didn't get the joke.
Yep. I couldn't myself think I like to shoot too. Particularly data balance. Not really, because unfortunately in this game, I actually think balance is a better deal, because it gives you a chance to survive and move on, keep going.
There is such a such a thing as balance and high damage. It is not easy to achieve.
No.
And it does take ship traits to be able to achieve both of those at once. So it's not cheap, it will cost you.
Yeah.
So be aware if it's free to play, sadly you'll have to purchase consoles and such like that.
Yeah. Well, you gotta figure, the one thing though is with this game, yeah, I was a beta tester, got to test this game, got to test Star Wars. And this game has gone through a lot of changes, but if you really want to be the best of the best, it's gonna take time to learn the mechanic, learn the techniques, learn the rotation and the setup to be the best in the game. Now, free-to-plays can do it too, but it takes time to learn and figure it out. It takes time.
one of the things you want to choose, Mark, do you want to put out damage as a team player? Do you want to put out heals as a team player? Or do you want to put out what most people call cheese, to where you help out by spamming pets, by spamming anomalies, stuff like that? Anomalies can be hugely helpful in certain maps that have large numbers of small enemies.
Exactly.
For instance, a core assault where you're in a small area, somebody spitting out a decent gravity well makes it so much better.
Exactly.
Same with a swarm.
Exactly.
But using that kind of setup versus other players would be totally worthless, because most people know hit evasive maneuvers and you're out of their gravity well.
And if you've got combat engine like I do, yeah, with combat engine, the second I hit engineering team, goodbye. As soon as I hit engineering team 1, I'm taking off.
You really want to try to figure out where your niche is. So you want to try to run with a couple people as much as you can, preferably in a fleet that you're in.
Right.
Figure out what they're lacking and try to fit in kind of in that niche. If you're wanting to be a team player, that's the best way to work it out, is to fit in where your team is lacking.
Yep. And then, now I get another idea. The new generalship, if you want to do like a team kind of healer or tanker type, the new generalship is actually designed to be basically as a healer to heal the whole entire team, but at the same time, a tank type called the little, the little bug shits, the little raider shit do their attacks and their damages, but the new Dangar shit, it is literally designed to be a tank healer style, so you can sit there, throw heals on everybody, pull the aggro off of the thug shits and the raiders, so they can do their job, then Alpha Strike and move on. The Temple Dreadnought I have, a lot of times when we're doing core assaults, that's the main reason why I switched to that shit. It's an anti-proton build, but it is literally designed to be a team healer / tank type. And you'll see me a lot of times plow through and do something like this, and I'll plow through something, hit the aggro. It's got one hell of a gravity well, so I can throw a gravity well to hold the whole thing. But I'm sitting there throwing heals, but sitting in the middle of the thing, and I go, okay, they who do your thing, and they who will do the little puzzles or the little maze or whatever, or Aaron will do the little puzzles on these, while I'm sitting there pulling the aggro and keeping, the things on there, so we can go from one room to the next to the next.
So what Jimmy's basically saying, to sum it up, is what I did. You just need to find your niche. Whatever your...
Let me go out of here. That way I can actually show you. Let me get out of there. Can I get out of here? Okay, now I can jump. Like I said, some shits are actually pretty good for what they do. Like if you've got the heavy cruiser, and if you've got the T6, you've got a console known as Hot Pursuit, where you can chase people down. If you've got the pilot thing, which also has rock and roll, you can chase people down. Can I jump? Yeah, I can. Cool. Alright, soul system jump. Some shits have certain consoles, some traits will do the same thing as a console, but then you have to decide your trade-off. Do you want to fill up your console places, and then just have to hope that your consoles do the officers? Now me and Dave was actually doing some testing. Some of the duty officers are not doing what they say they're doing, even though you got them slotted. So you have to decide, do you want to use up the consoles and have duty officers and, do their thing? Or do you want the duty officers and, the shit passive ability traits and stuff kick in, but use the consoles for something else? So let's run down to the studies here.
I can say that the emergency con,
To the
dock is doing its job between the cooldown of evasive maneuvers and emergency powered engines.
oh, cool. Alright, so if you like being a tank slash healer type, the one I recommend is this one. It is literally almost the same as the General, but
Yeah,
it's got
working really
this
well.
console here. So when you're running around, is that the one? No, it's
This is a ship that you have to purchase, Jimmy. That's something that you'll want to tell them about.
oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Now this shit, you do have to. Now I believe you can buy it by itself. Cause this actually comes from the Delta Tech thingy, I believe.
It won't show you the price, I don't believe.
Not the name, that's the thing. That's why I always have to Aaron, because a lot of times he don't have the shit. So Aaron will jump on and tell me, you know, what it is. Because as you see, yeah, I've got majority of the ships. You know, I've been playing this game, and there it is. See? So I can't tell you how much it is, because I do have it available. So a lot of times Aaron don't have it, so he'll tell me how much it is, this and everything else. But like I said, this actually comes with a console that throws heals on people and helps people. This console provides a tacit boost to hull. See right there, this console provides a tacit healing boost and engineering readiness skill. This one actually has a team belt thing that when you're using it and you're flying with a team, as long as the team is within 3 to 5 kilometers of you, they're getting help from it. And this is basically an anti-proton style setup, this and everything else. And if you've got like I've got, it's got the little elite swarmers. Yeah, they're nasty little things. They're nasty.
I must step away.
Okay.
Definitely good talking with y'all.
Okay.
I will be back on in a little bit.
Okay. Well, thank you to you.
And thank you guys for watching Jimmy's stream. Jimmy's awesome.
Thank you very much. But yeah, thank you everyone. I would say it depends on the particular tune I'm using. What you needed. True loadouts. See, that's the thing. Yeah, I've got pretty much the majority of the like, engineers. But it depends on what style you want to play. Me, I tend to play as a tank slash control. So you'll see me do a lot of like gravity well, plow through, pull the aggro, hold the aggro. But it's kind of based on what play style you have. The ship I was flying for the longest time with this guy, because it literally had the green set, it had the drainability set. You know, so I was flying this ship. This is the summer event ship, which I still find it funny that it's got 3 in the front, 5 in the rear. But if you put the General set on here, yeah, with the General set and these little guys, it did a number on things. It did a number. But yeah, when it comes to ships, is there a particular style you're looking for? Are you like looking for escorts, cruisers? What style are you mainly interested in? Because some ships are good for some things. Some of the other ships, it depends. Like the Constitution class, you can get the T6 of this one. The light escort, that's basically, you know, that's basically you've got Captain Archer's one, but it's basically a escort, because you can put dual cannons and stuff on that one. The science officer, and you have to buy these. These are C-store ships. That's why you see in C-stores, or the others, like right there, the steam runner. Depending on which one, like right there, gameplay, when you're playing the game, you'll notice it's got this. That means that's a game while you're leveling up, you can collect this one, whereas the other one, I can collect that. So you'll have to kind of, you know, as you're seeing this, everything else as I'm playing, yeah, we'll do it this way. We'll do it like commanders. You can see like right there, I've not claimed that one. But then you have the card ship, and that's, you know, Captain Picard Stargazer ship right there. So what style are you interested in? Oh, I got 8 people watching. Hi, everybody. And then you finally get up to these guys. Now, when you get these up there, you can get like the T-Tides and then convert them T-Tide use. They're still reliable shit. The only difference between these guys, the T6 is basically hull and shields. And then when you get to the fleet version, you get a little bit of the thicker hull and a little bit thicker shields. But most people that I know, you know, they get up to the this level here, which is basically the T-Tides, and then just get the upgrade thing to turn it into a T-Tide U. And this is what they fly, the majority of them. And these shits are very reliable. Is there any to ship in particular that you like looking for? Like this shit right here, it's the one Aaron was flying for the longest time. Like 4 cruisers, run 16s, 1 torpedo, 1, yeah. That's what Note 9 run is. That, and I have both of these. I've got this guy, and then I've got the T-Tide U, the T6, and the Fleet T6 that I mainly run a lot of times. You'll see me in the Fleet T6 version, mainly. Now, if you want speed, though, let me drop some of these, that way you can see. Those are fleets. Yeah, see, these are fleets. Escort runs cannon, 1 torpedo. T-turn, yeah, well, that's good. When you're flying escorts, that's the thing with escort. They're designed to basically do hit and runs and stuff like that. He's a better escort than I am. Just wait till I turn the Dorgon Gary into a turnboat. Exactly. A lot of these escorts are basically hit and run style, but then you get these little carriers. Now these guys right here are very good. So if you're into a science character, this and everything else, this is actually good. And this has got double slides. This is the pain in the ass of the ship that you cannot kill, this and everything else and all. This is what he flies. I actually got this ship. I actually like this one right here because you get friggins, little freighter type shit that you're able to launch than this one right here. Reset. There it goes. This one and everything else. Now, Aaron was flying this ship for the longest time. That's what Aaron was flying. So that little thing was a little, you know, pain in the ass to shoot down this and everything else. But this guy right here, we're not going to have this guy unlocked, because this one, you have to have the colony T-Tide. You have to have your colony completed. Then you'll get this shit unlocked, this and everything else. So we're working on our colony, trying to get it done so we can get this shit unlocked. But majority of the other stuff, and that's the other thing, what most people don't understand, if you're not part of the fleet, you won't get what's called fleet gear and fleet ships. Meaning, alright, I'm going to open this thing up. When you're flying around and you're doing the fleet thingy, switch to the other one. When you're doing the fleet thing, If your thing is not completed, you're not going to get a lot of the good stuff. Because as you can see, a lot of these fleet carriers, fleet ship, fleet assault ships, this and everything else. So you kind of want to be part of the fleet that knows what they're doing. And yeah, we're kind of working on the our engineer thing, this and everything else and all. You know, and that's the other thing that kind of kills the game. Kind of. Exactly. Excuse me. Or, like me, do you want to be a cruiser and stay as a cruiser? My Galaxy X I actually have to set. Where are you? There it is. When you get the, thank you. When you get the little Defiant that Aaron's talking about right there, you get this gun. But you'll notice you get the cloaking device also. Now, this part, as you'll notice, the Defiant and the heavy dual cannon there will make the advanced cloaking. But if you're on the Galaxy X like I am, you get this one, which also, and as you can see there, it's now completed. Because I'm using that, the cloaking device, and that part, what makes the whole set, which gives me maneuvering protocol, which a lot of people like, oh, you can't do nothing with this shit. This shit can't do anything. And it's like, I showed Brain Drain and a few others. Yeah, I can make this thing do the Tokyo Drift. This shit can literally do the Tokyo Drift while I'm flying this shit and playing with this shit. Ask Aaron in there in my chat. He's had to deal with my Tokyo Drift thing and still turning around to bring my cannons onto him. That's one thing about this game. Some consoles will enhance some shit. Some consoles won't, because they only work on the other shit. Which one is my editor? Is it up here? And that's the heavy battle cruiser. Yeah, I got both of them. I've got the starter pack and that one. There it is. That is the Sanitato T6 version. And that comes with the Warhead module, which I wish they would unlock and let me have that on the Galaxy X, because I would love to use that as a whole set and be a complete Phaser Quantum set. I would love it if they could do that. Well, that's my thing about fleets. I'm not particularly thinking about to go ahead. They asked me for arm and a leg, and most of them are really complete already. I don't want to lose out on something. Well, the thing is, like I said, Aaron, he's my second in command. Eric, that you see there in chat, that's the guy Brain Drain that you hear in voice here with me. He runs his own fleet. He runs the 7th Fleet. I run the SAS. But yeah, there's a lot of fleets. Sadly, they're jerks about it, you know. They are jerks. But me, my deal is I'm casual. I don't care what you do. If you need help, I will jump off whatever tune I'm doing and help you tower level through missions, help you get things, just everything else. But most fleets, they are. You know, they expect you to do this, they expect you to do that. Most of them are always worrying about this thing. Me, I don't mind. I'm constantly in here, literally a good 5 hours here, and then I go to Star Wars for 5 hours. But yeah, as you can see, most of my fleet, we're done. We're done. The only thing we're working on is the engineering thing here in the colony here. But we're casual fleet. We could care less. And like you guys Aaron there. Aaron, before he left, I was throwing the commander. Stacy actually reached out to Aaron and brought Stacy when I used to be the second in command of the fleet. You know, before Stacy and basically Jen Austin stepped down, and they actually handed the fleet over to me. And then since then, I've been pretty much running the fleet and taking care of the fleet. Since then. Because I was, you know, for the longest time, second in command, handling things, doing things, helping people. Because I was technically the second in command while Stacy would do his thing. And then Stacy went into medical school and didn't want nothing to do with it. So he handed the tower over to Jen and Austin. Then Austin decided to go to college, and Jen wanted to, go to become a truck driver and be a truck driver. So they handed the fleet over to me, and since then I've been taking care of the fleet since then. So yeah, there are some fleets out there. They require everything, and like my original fleet, my original fleet, we literally had a thing where the first weekend, we had a fleet base we had to go to, and you were required, the leader and the second in command, the treasurer officer, the bank officer, they would go there on the first Friday night, the first Saturday night, and the first Sunday night. They would literally go there, and if you didn't show up and say, well, I had to go out of town, it was Halloween, I had to give out candy, Santa Claus showed up, so I had to dance with Miss Claus and make her happy. My old fleet, if you didn't give the reason why you didn't show up at the fleet meeting, you'd literally be demoted down to ensign class. And if you still didn't give the reason why you wasn't there, and at least Friday nights, and the thing that used to bug me was on Friday nights, we had to do PDT no matter what. You had to show up at least either Friday morning, Friday afternoon, or Friday night to do what was called PDD, or Friday PDT action. And if you didn't show up at least to one of them for 5 minutes, that was it. That was it. So then when I came over to here, like I said, Stacy right away, well, you understand fleets and you're constantly grinding, and I was already streaming that fleet channel and that stuff. And he's like, I've seen your stream. You're second in command. I've seen your streams. You know what you're talking about. Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, I'm watching Joe. I'm sitting here. Well, the thing is, I do have rules. If you're asking about, how to,
Yeah, I'm really amazed how you've acquired what you've acquired with all the personal time that you've spent helping others.
Yeah, I do. I make the time. I mean, and I've actually had people ask me, what do you do for a living? I'm a game trainer. Which is now being classified as a tactical job. We actually classified it. Used to be, it was kind of a hobby. Oh, you're a gamer. You're a Twitch streamer. You're doing those hobby game things. Now there's actually people making a living off of it, that they're actually able to collect taxes and report taxes, and it's now technically, finally after 3-4 years, game streaming is considered being a job, kind of, because you can collect taxes and, do tax reports and stuff. It's now being classified as a career now. So that's basically what I class myself. I am a game streamer. I stream Star Trek Online, and then I also do Star Wars Old Republic Online. And I was a game beta tester for both games. So that's what you're asking, how to, like I said, me, I'm kind of easy on the leveling. I do have certain things that I do require you to everything I do, that, showing off the, every first weekend and doing TDT style. I mean, you go to my fleet thing. Now, I did have originally one guy that was demanding it, so yeah, I did lead the Friday thing there, because he still comes and goes once in a while, this and everything else. But yeah, when it comes to events, we really only have one event. That's really it. But we did have one guy that used to handle this, that nobody would show up, and he kind of left the fleet because nobody was showing up, because he was setting up all these events, so he was like setting up in the most oddest times of the day, like, Monday afternoon, Monday morning madness, Monday afternoon madness, Wednesday, and it's like, you do know most Wednesdays, people are at church doing Bible studies on Wednesdays. Well, they can come here. Yeah. Now we do have requirements, but it's not as strict if that's what you're asking. We do have requirements. Is there a particular requirement that you're worried about? I guess it's really the cost question. I ain't gonna go switch ships. Alright, now you're gonna actually see me do on the fly. I'm gonna actually show you how to do this. Alright, you'll notice most of my stuff is here. If you go here, where's Nadi there? There's Nadi there. Tap the ready ships. Now if you'll notice it's grayed out, but if you go to layout and click on layout, whatever you set up, oh it didn't save, seriously. That dog is still kicking in, better not be. There's a naked guy standing there at the shipyard. Alright, let me see if they'll let me have that. Now as you see, it kind of threw everything there. Seriously? What would that do? Under the Google document thing, Aaron? Let me take a look. Alright, that's the intro. Oh, then right there. Let me take a look there. Oh, holding news. Here we go. I'm gonna close all this crap out. The Astrodolithian DOS duties are sure, and I'm still trying to understand DOS. The duty officers are a pain in the ass. In fact, I'll show you how that operates. Okay, so this is basically, I don't know if you can see all that. You need the fleet projects. Yeah, because as you can see, this is basically, you know, my requirement, the recording message I've got going, the fleet notes with Danity and Chad. I really don't care that we do have a few Christian people that are very Christian-like, because they don't want to hear that. But if you're talking about like the fleet projects, is that thing on a timeline? No, I can jump to our fleet. So I'm gonna jump to my fleet basically, that way you can see it. But now, like I said, my fleet, I don't require much. You know, 'cause I pretty much do the grind myself. I help out. If somebody needs help in a mission, I'll jump, you know, whatever I'm doing, jump and go help that person. The duty officer is the easiest way to go over here. I think mine's on a timer. I'll have to look. So the easiest way is to run down here. This guy right here, he's the one that gives you the duty officers, as you can see here. So you click on this, like right now, I actually need engineers. I'm going to move you over. Well, I can't. I have to do it this way. Well, let me do it the other way. That way you can see. So when you open up the fleet holding things, you know, you'll see the things here.
Do it a little slow so you can see it.
Huh? What, Eric? Eric, what'd you say? Alright. Now when I'm doing the duty officers under fleet announcement, the rank requirements.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do it just a tad bit slower so he could understand it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So when you're doing the duty officers, for us, we need basically engineers. You're going to pick this guy right here. So science, if you need science, you pick that. Tacticals, that. For us, it's this one. Me, I do not recommend this one because it will give you everything. And let's say you get 20 of them. You're not going to use all 20. You like one or two. But then if you notice me, I ain't knocked out. I've got the whole 500 unlocked. You can go up to 500 on your ship. As you can see, I'm carrying 435 total. Just everything else. But you can carry a total of 500 that you can unlock, and it'll run. So when you basically click it, I'll just do a few. Then you'll notice a lieutenant 1, and then there, boom, it's he's on your thing there. And you notice now I got 436. So that's one way of doing it. Aaron is telling me that it's in Discord. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now, Aaron. Yeah, that's right. Let me go grab. Yeah. Hold on.
Settings.
Hold on, my headset just getting done. Let me do this. Let me take this headset off because I don't need this headset right now. Hopefully it's working. Is it working now? Yeah, it's working now. Alright, yeah, I know what we're talking about. Give me a second, let me go crowd. Lead announcement, right, Aaron? There it is. So here's our requirements, and as Aaron was pointing out. Alright, so there. Treat all the other players with respect. Participate when you can through emotional or promotion. See Aaron Duddles to throw more information. More importantly, have fun. Of course, Duddles saying hello, fleet, blah, blah, blah. So basically, this is our fleet requirement, basically. Now what you're talking about, Aaron? Do-do-do-do-do. Not sure what that teet teet noise was. Yeah. Yeah, I had an odd teet 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 teet. I think what it was the one wireless headset that I was using to go dying, and the other one, well, it didn't talk teething, but there you go. That's our requirement for our fleet. So any questions? If that helps. Because like I said, I'm not requiring that. I don't require much. We're a very casual type fleet. When it comes to fleet grinding, don't worry about it. I tend to do the grinding, but I'll hook up with people like Aaron, Dehu, Drain. We'll take care of the fleet projects. And we're just here to basically enjoy the game and do the story of the game. Which sadly is, some of them are kind of broken. Sadly. So any questions? So that's a good idea to watching. So hi everybody. And like I said, Mark, thank you. That's the third time. You're literally the first person that I got to show that on screen and show what that thing is. Yeah, so I need to reset my shit, because my shit is all broken. Exactly. Yes, it is. Yeah, somehow I messed it up somehow. I'm not sure how I did that. I messed it up. Alright, we'll go to the other one. The one I've been flying for a while. Which one was it? Is it down here? No, it's not that one. Nice. I thought you know being able to open up a fleet kit and I saw that. No problem, they him. When you don't like the fleet stuff, yeah, I mean, you're able, once you do the requirement that you can get stuff on the fleet. If that's what you're asking. Yeah, that's what you're asking about fleet gear. Yeah. The only one we don't have unlocked yet is the colony and our engineering. We're working on that now. We're trying to knock the colony down, as you can see. But yeah, we can pretty much get all the shits available. The science, or those ultra rare types you can get. We're slowly, like I said, killing the Stardust down. Our Dilithium line, and like I suggest to everybody who's starting a fleet, the third project you want to kill is your Dilithium line. Because the majority of your hold up and slow down will come from the Dilithium line. So you want to get rid of your Dilithium line ASAP. But not to the other stuff. No, we're unlocked. We're complete. We're done. We just got the Starbase here that we're still working on, and the colony. So, and you're asking about, fleet projects, like right there, I just did a fleet project right there, because me and Dave been working on this, trying to get this on a timer, and that's what you're asking. Meaning, I like to be able to attain fleet gear that unless you get 100k in the fleet, die the leader lords. Oh, you're talking about, okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, when you're doing missions, a lot of fleet will require you to show truth. That you've done this. That you've done this to everything else and all. In a way, I do require it because I want to make sure that you're doing something. I do have that requirement. That it's not as demanding as some of the other fleets. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, yeah, you'll see a lot of them. I'm at the top because I ain't constantly grinding. But then you've got Dayhu and some of the others. Like, there's Brain Drain right there. Right behind Dayhu in the research lab. There's me, there's Dayhu, and there's Brain Drain again in the K-13. But I do require a little bit, that it depends. I mean, my last fleet, you had to do at least 1 million. Literally, 1 million. So let's say you want to get something to Spire. You had to donate 1 million to the Spire to get anything in Spire. If you want to go to the research lab, my last fleet, 1 million. Just to get anything to research. So there are a lot of them. It's unavailable to me, so I assume I could take it a while. Yeah, that's like Aaron just pointed out, because the way I have mine set, because we're a very casual fleet, a lot of people will basically play, let's see, Dayhu. As you see, he's part of my executive office. I'm part of the executive office. I do share my office with a few others, just everything else. But then when it comes to fleet ranks, in fact, I'll show the outline. When it comes to fleet ranks, yeah, you start out as a crewman when you start out. But most people, they get up to, basically right up here, the lieutenant, and then that's it. And I'm constantly watching, if you were to join my fleet right now, yeah, I am constantly watching the thing, that's everything else, and asking people, hey, did, this guy do, any core assaults? Did this guy mark, do, any of the others? Let me bring that thing back up again. Hold on, I closed Discord by accident. Didn't mean to do that. Now this you have to understand, on both of these, this is operates on my Klingon side, because I got a Klingon fleet, but I also have a Federation side. One, when you start to begin fleet crewman, meaning you join my fleet, you will start as a crewman or as a warrior, which is on our Klingon side. 2, fleet incense or deck, which is on the Klingon side, requires 15 days in the fleet, so you just gotta gotta be, at least with one of us, at least 15 days, and, and did you see Mark? Yeah, he was on yesterday and the day before, okay. 6 runs with the fleet. Runs meaning anything, core assault, fleet marks, doing any kind of storyline mission, that is what's considered 6 runs. 50,000 credits to everything else, which is really easy to do, doing fleet credits, or, the fleet thingy when you dump into the fleet. So 50,000, it's really easy to do. Number 3, Fleet Lieutenant Swordmaster, which is on the Klingon side again, requires 60 days in the fleet, 12 runs on the fleet. Again, a run means anything. Core assault, fleet mark, storyline, doing, like the Tour of the Galaxy with Dayhu a little while ago. That's a run. The 100,000 fleet credits, which will unlock fleet rank access 2. Most people will get to fleet lieutenant, and that's it. They're done. They don't care. You know? Number 4, fleet commander Dahan, that's what's on the Cleon side, requires 2 of the following: 180 days in the fleet, 24 runs in the fleet, and 200,000 credits. And if you haven't noticed, we're stretching it out. You start out basically 15 days, then to get to level 2, 60 days, to get to level 3, 180 days, to get to level 4. So each one stretch out. And to the ones that, and the reason why we did this was to the people who was coming to the game, they just got a lifetime thing. And like I tell people, if you're planning to play 2 years, you know, in 2 years' time, yeah, you will literally have that $200, $300, whatever the lifetime's going for, paid in full. You will be part of the good fleet, just everything else, because we are set to turn up the whole 2 years to use up that lifetime thing. The thing with lifetime, as long as you, you know, check in once in a while, you can come and go anytime you want in the lifetime thing, because that's the idea of the lifetime membership. You had the game for the rest of your life, and you can play the game until the day they closed the door and said, okay, Star Trek Online is closing tomorrow. We don't care about you. We're taking your run in the nails, and, you know, we're taking run in the nails with us. Good night. But yeah, we're kind of set up on the kind of a long term where when you join, get 15 days at first, but then it stretches out. Okay, where was I? 5, fleet captain and lieutenant general, which is on the Cleon side, requires 1 year in that fleet and a silent role. Now, this is where it gets technical. When you get to my 5th level, I am asking people to take something in the office, meaning, yeah, you can play, yeah, I don't care, you're free to play all the lifetime. But when people ask, 2 years, I can't play that game for 2 years, oh my god. No, that's the idea. That's why I set it for so long. Instead of some people, well, you've got 5 days to do this, and I expect you to be at this in 5 days. Oh, I'm not going to have you. I don't believe in that. I believe in the long term. And that's why it's set up like this. And like as you can see, fleet captains, 1 year, that is a whole year of playing, being part of the fleet, doing things. When you do get the fleet captains, I am requiring you to, you know, kind of take some kind of general office or kind of help me, you know, look after the things. If I'm busy, like Brain Drain's getting killed and the Swarm, and you're available, and Dave's like, yeah, no problem, me, Mark, and Aaron will, you know, take off and go do the fleet mark to get the fleet project done. That is where the assignment role comes in, where you're kind of helping me, you know, take care of the fleet and look after the fleet. For those kind of people, I'm not asking for a requirement, but at the same time, and as you, like Aaron said, I started out managing fleet projects. When I started in, I literally came from the 12th fleet. That was my original fleet, with the 12th fleet. Because of the thing that they was kind of doing and expecting this and everything else, I just couldn't really handle the chain of command requirement that the 12th fleet was requiring. So I left, and I was like by myself there one day, and I ran into Jim, Derek, and Stacy one day. Next thing I know it, yes, Aaron still calls me second in command. Yeah. But, you know, next thing I know, because I was such a good tank and a healer, throwing heals on Jim tanking and, you know, being aggro monster, pulling all aggro and this and everything else. And it was one of the oldest, even under the old dog mission where, you know, you would go to space, do a space battle, go down to the ground, do a ground battle, then go back to space, and it took a good 2 hours or 3 hours. Because the way I had my gear set up, because I was such a good engineer, next thing I know, next day, Casey's like, I need a second in command. My second in command's not signing in no more. You're my second in command. And from then on, that's pretty much why I met everybody, because I was always the second in command until Stacy went to med school, then he transferred over to Jen and Austin, and then Jen and Austin transferred over to me. So, that a lot of these requirements, Like I said, me, Aaron, Dehu, we've been playing this like ages, literally. We've been playing this for ages. I mean, is there anything like you're in particular that you're worried about, or like any particular question? Because like I said, our requirement is literally set, long terms. It's not required that in 5 days I need $1 million and 1,000,000 credits and blah blah. In 10 days I need 2 million. No, I don't believe in that. No, I don't. I'm set long term. It's the best way I can describe that. Is there any particular question or I've been here since Beta 2, Jenny, see? And there's a lot of those. Aaron's been here. Aaron was actually here. And his lifetime number was a gift on his grace. So, me. Now, I'm not going to lie. I was a beta tester, but I was worried that Atari was going to let the thing go, because Atari said from the get-go that they was only going to hold the Star Trek name brand for 2 years or so, and then after the 2 years contract was up, somebody was going to have to die. Somebody was going to have to step up and take over, because they was only going to hold Star Trek for 2 years. Thankfully, Protogirl stepped in and took over. But I held my lifetime thing until the 3rd year anniversary when Protogirl took over and started running it. That's when I got my lifetime subscription. So a lot of us in this game are lifetimers. We've been here since the start of the game. A lot of us are. I'm in Starfleet Central Command. I know that fleet. I know a few people in that fleet. Now, I will let you know, I'm one of those people that I will not steal people from the fleet like Drain Drain. I can just basically tie him up and throw him in my closet right now, but I'm not going to take him to the Southern Fleet because he runs the Southern Fleet. But I do have the one requirement that if the fleet's active, I do have the 90-day thing that you'll have to leave that fleet for 90 days, because there is a thing goes around, that, like, another fleet that I was working with, they literally had a thing that I cannot take them their fleet, but then I have my same thing set up for 90 days, so nobody could come to my fleet or be stolen to my fleet. But some fleets, yeah, you can actually get banded from the game. You can literally, I don't know how to put it, but you can actually get banned from the game, and your fleet can actually be basically broken down by the cryptic people.
Hey, Jimmy, I don't technically run the 7th order. I'm just an admin, and I run one of the fleets, and I'm also admiral in a few others, and yeah, I'm just an admin. I do run one of these 7th order fleets, but yeah, I don't run it in general.
Right, but you know what I'm talking about,
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Now, when it comes to dead fleets, yeah, I've actually had a few people that, like, I'm in a dead fleet, nobody's here, but they don't want to leave. Because I've been playing the game for so long, I could pretty much tell you which ones are still active, because I'm constantly flying, constantly doing the FTS and just that. So I can pretty much know. I go into CRUD a lot and see who's all in the CRUD system, this and everything else. But when it comes to dead fleets, if they don't want to leave that and create a new tune, I'll allow that. But I am not gonna, say, I'll use you, Drain Drain, as an example. Drain Drain wants to, join my fleet, but he's still part of the 7th Fleet and everything else. But the 7th Fleet is active. I will not do that to him. I will say, no, there's a 90 days, you need to leave the 7th Fleet for 90 days. But there's someone else who's, I'm trying to think of the dead fleet, Proxy 12, the original, the fleet battle that me and Proxy 12 used to get into. Yeah, Proxy 12 is practically a dead fleet. I think 2nd in command or 3rd command is still there, still holding the name title, but the fleet itself, Proxy 12, is non-existent. Same thing with the Bio-Legions. I know the leader of Bio-Legions himself. You don't see him much, but he does sign in once in a while. But the Bio-Legions is practically kind of there. But I will not steal. I will require that 90-day thing. But on the dead fleet that is completely like the Proxy 12 that is dead, yeah, I will take you in and help out. But other fleets, no. Yeah, if you're asking about going to fleet holdings, now here's another thing most people don't understand. In Lean Grinder, and we do this all the time. If you're trying to get something, in fact, what would be a good place to go to, Drain? The Colony? No, because I don't have that completed.
There's some very, very awesome.
Yeah, give me
the
suggestion
newer
where.
meta consoles.
Wait, I know where I
from
can go.
Colony.
I know where to go. I know where to go. There is a way that here's where the system kicks in. If your fleet has the position and has the ability, I'm gonna run down here. So let's say you want to get, and I was actually looking at this the other day, or no, actually today, because I was trying to see which one was faster. If you've got the position on your side and the Dilentian on your side, it will put on your fleet. Now, I know there's people saying that I want to get such and such, this and everything else, but my fleet, and this is where it gets picky. So, as you're seeing there, now we're going to go to fleet holdings, go to Stardust. Which one has the engines?
Here's another thing that hurts people, though, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Is that if they're not a proper rank in their own fleet, they cannot have access.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get to.
Thing that's going to hurt a lot of people.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to get to. So, like, say, in my fleet, yeah, I've got ranks that people can do this and everything else, but let's say that in that fleet, you're only a crewman. You can only, like, look at the fleet bank, but your fleet, this thing here, you're not at that level. Well, I could send you an invite to come to my fleet to get these elite engines, but because your rank is only an engine level, a crewman level, you're not going to be able to pull that, because, once again, it's built on your fleet, your rank, your position, that if it's not set properly, you're not going to be able to get it. Whereas online, yeah, as you can see, we're done. We've got everything. We've got it, so we can easily handle it. But on your side, if it's not set properly, you can go to all of these fleet invites. It will not pull until the leader of your fleet sets it. And that's what most people don't understand. Because most people, come here and they're like, oh, I want this engine, man. Well, yeah, you can pull it because we have it available, this and everything else. But if it's not set on your end, on your fleet, you're not going to get it. You'll just see like this, it's grayed out. It's grayed out. You will not be able to pull it.
Then, of course, there's the whole other thing of having the lithium and the fleet marks, the fleet credits, I'm sorry, on top of that. So you might have the fleet marks and the fleet credits, but you may have not been promoted. So that is a faulty issue with a lot of leaders that don't promote or don't close the projects. And
exactly.
Yeah, there's
exactly. Because that's the thing, when most people come in, they think they can just get what they want with everything else and all, but if they're not set properly for the, contribution, and they're not set to the status, now granted, a lot of them use the leaderboard, me, I could care less. That is why we have our settings and our rules that are stretched out for 2 whole years. It's stretched out, so you're able to do your thing with everything else. But most other fleets, Josh, you didn't do such and such amount, so you can't have that engine. And Blaine, that deflector did, no, you can't have that. You didn't put the requirement. And I've actually, in my last fleet, I used to be part of it because I was kind of in control of the fleet project and the thing. The fleet commander would literally go into the thing. I'm going to do it this way. Go to here, kind of like, think of the 3DS, would go in here, and let's say, Josh is not doing something, that everything else. The fleet commander himself could actually go in and, well, since you didn't do it, denote, and all of a sudden you'll show up on the overview thing here. Okay, Josh, why are you getting denoted? Drain, why are you getting denoted? What you do to the captain? Or what did you do?
Well, yeah, there's a big catch-22 to that, though.
Yeah.
I mean, some people, they want to... Yeah, there's some people, they want to, basically, they'll just leave for another fleet.
Yeah.
And get said items. But again, it's how willing is somebody to stick with the fleet? That's the main thing, and you have to take into context. You yourself, you drop everything to help people, so that is a plus.
Exactly.
How many people drop what they're doing to help other people? Yeah, sure. You can go into a fleet and get an invite and say, okay, cool. I donated X amount of fleet credits, and now I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that, and this, and that, and then leave.
Exactly.
But a lot of people don't appreciate the fact that there's people to help you or talk you through things, and I don't know. It's a catch-22.
Exactly.
So people have to take that into context. So they may not have the provisions and everything, and rather than sticking with the fleet and seeing it through, they abandon ship.
Exactly.
And so there are those kind of people out there. They just want the best of everything without grinding for it. So that's something they need to show a sense of honor with.
Yeah, and then that's the thing, Mark.
Yeah, that's why some fleets have raised their requisites.
Yeah. And you know where they are, Aaron, so go get it yourselves. You know where they are, second in command. But yeah, and the other thing is, like you were pointing out there, yeah, there's other people. I actually had a guy that was actually following me for a while. He was actually one of my followers. He was watching both my YouTube and Twitch. But he was only on part of my fleet, mainly because we had a lot of the smaller fleets here completed. But when it finally got to K-13, that pissed them off. Because we were still working on K-13, trying to, where is K-13? Steyer, research, there. Because we were still working on the K-13, trying to get the K-13 completed, done. He just up and left because we were just taking too long to get K-13 done. And I'm like, well, you do know that we're not 500 people, because, and here's the thing, most people don't understand. Me as a leader, I see the top number. We're allowed to have 500 in total. But here's where the killer is. The top level, the very, very top level. The actual, let me jump this to the top level. The very top level, the executive office is where we have set, I can only have, I think it's 25 people total in that top room. Whereas everybody else from level 1 to level basically 6, the rest of the 450, whatever, can go there. To that last 25 to 50, goes in that top room, and then that's it. It'll pop up saying that the room is full, and I need to delete or move. You're allowed to have 500 in total, but that top room...
It is also a severe security risk to everybody else to have a bunch of random people in that top tier.
Exactly. And I'm one of those kinds.
Is the reason why it's such of a long wait. Yeah. Not only is it to protect Jimmy as the owner of the fleet, but it's to make sure that everybody, even the lowest player, is protected from somebody getting angry. It's to protect the lowest player from somebody spamming them, treating them poorly, trying to torture them. Our fleet has council that's made up of, is it 5 people or 6 people?
Yeah, it's 5 right now, 5. But the one's kind of taken. Yep.
It's we all, with Jimmy's permission, vote on certain things to make sure that there is no people aren't mistreated if there's an issue.
Repercussions, yeah.
Correct. And repercussions of somebody being mistreated because somebody's angry, that's something where Jimmy will kick him out of level 7. He's made that plain.
Yeah, and I've done it before quite a few times. Yeah, I've got people that bring it up, and I'll ask others. I was like, okay, Mark is a very bad boy. He's doing this. Tell you, what have you seen? Dale told me his, and Aaron told me his. Okay, Mark, you're a bad boy. I gotta spank you and put you down at captain level, bad boy. I'm light straight on Nitch. How you doing, Nitch?
Hey, you gooberistic dingleberries.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, Nitch, I need you to tell Dale. I totally forgot.
Nugget.
That shit you got yesterday, it was a wonderful epic shit. The star titles.
Well, see, I understand the ideas implemented after what happened the last time around.
Well,
I'm
see, the
still
thing
reeling
is,
from it.
5 boxes.
Yeah.
5 boxes. I opened 5 freaking boxes, and I finally get a damn epic.
Language, but yeah, that is so awesome because I kept
hold on,
tell you that.
Brain, let him finish, because you're gonna love this shit. This shit is so powerful, so strong, so fast. Oh wait, what's the name of the shit again?
The name of the ship is a Hokun, or a Hokun, Lucari Scout. Yeah, and I put it on Esri.
Oh wait, you said scout ship. The scout ship is actually the
saucer that she's already in, but I do believe that Lucari is also considered a scout ship.
You mean the one I call Dorito?
So you got the Dorito ship?
Yes, I got the Dorito.
Oh, that console off that is pretty nice.
Exactly.
Yes, it is. It's going to be awesome because I think I'm going to.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm thinking of doing a little bit of revamp with her to give her a little bit of healing.
Yeah. So if you got the Dorito ship, that console, the proto-matter and infused Matrix, I think is the console. I can't remember off the top of my head.
I can't remember right now either.
But that is not. When you said the saucer ship, that's the
saucer is what she's in. It's the Nakam.
Nakam. I kept thinking Hekam, but yeah. So yeah, a lot of people are still using that saucer too.
Whoa.
What? I think mine's
Esri just got Gamma Task Force up to tier 5.
Congratulations. Okay, I'll show that in a minute.
Mitch, Jimmy is streaming.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Now see, just like you, Brain, nobody listens to me. Okay.
We all love you, Jimmy. We just gotta pick on you.
Exactly. But now I am light strain, and I'm about to show how to do the duty officers.
Just to let everybody else know, hey Jimmy, I love you, brother.
Yeah. Now, so you're telling me the shit that I couldn't remember which one you got. I was telling you and Aaron that you got an epic token and got a shit, but I couldn't remember which one it is that you got.
By the way, Mitch, Ashry/Aaron also said he got the Kabali epic yesterday.
Yeah, there's a lot. On my live stream, in fact. On my live stream. He opened that on my live stream. I'm like, look, ladies and gentlemen, live stream there, and
I've still got an epic that I've never opened yet.
I also put $20 onto my card, and maybe, just maybe, I'll buy some Zen and convert it.
It won't work. It will not work. I've done it before. Believe me, I'll stay here. I did $20. Then I did
the... kind of low right now, Mitch. So
yeah, I actually did
it. I'm looking for, if I don't get any epics or ultras, that's still fine too. I'll convert them all to some upgrade.
Like I said, it won't work. I did that. I spent $20. Then I went to Deep Space Nine, got the little triple thing out, made sure I rubbed it against my butt and everything else, then rubbed it against my chest, did the dance circle around the hill. Now open up the top, jump, 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 jump.
But see, a lot of things that people don't take into context is the amount of salvage points that you have if you want to re-engineer and then upgrade. A lot of people forget about that. So anytime you're doing runs, you salvage whatever spare weapons you can. Stop it.
Fine,
salvage whatever.
You just touch the knot again. All I can do is lower his volume some.
I was joking with him. All I kept hearing was.
I know. That's why I was about to lower his volume on the thing. Remember, I have to control, so I'm able to control sound per person. Alright, so as Aaron keeps asking there, Jenny's trying to demonstrate something. Let's not over talk him. Thank you, Aaron. Alright, so if you're trying to do duty officer, in fact, let me switch to the other page. Alright, that way you can see. Now, what I'm doing. It's basically now, when you're running a fleet, you've got to do that. There's no joke about it. Now, here's what the kicker is. Your ship can hold a total of 500. I forget, I want to say it's got 100, 200 that a ship stock can hold, I think.
The max that you can get is 500,
Which
but you have to unlock it.
Yeah, exactly. So I had the full max of 500 unlocked, so I can easily fill up. Now, for us, because we need basically engineers, just everything else. Now, here's the thing that I tell people. This guy right here, Fleet Duty Officer Conan, do not stand there. No. If you're lucky, if you do it like, say, 10, you might get one engineer. The other 9 are going to be useless junk. This is going to take up your space here. But if you are trying to do your the recruitment thingy here, you can use those by basically kicking them out the airlock. That way you'll be able to get them. But if you're doing it the other way like I do, go to like here, click here. This way you'll be able to pick up your duty officers. Now remember, hold on, when you're doing this, depending on what fleet credits you have, and yes, Brain Drain, that is how much dilithium I carry, unrefined. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is the exact correct amount. That is how much I grind in this damn game. That is no joke. That is how much I carry. But when you're doing fleet credits, when you're doing it this way, you notice I've got 32,168. If you look down here, once again, 32,168. So when you're doing this, you gotta go to that, Aaron? Okay, good night, Aaron. So when you're doing this, this is how you basically pick up fleet marks. Now, when you start going, 8,000, 21,000, 30,000, 31,000, it counts all the way up to 50. So now you see I'm up to 37. Now notice it's grayed out. So all of my things have gone down. But then if you go over here to roster, I've got 50 people waiting to go to basically put into fleet projects to get them done. And then when you do that, now here's where the trade-off. When you
take it easy, Mark.
What, Mark jumped in the bed?
Hey guys,
he can always come back and listen to what you're saying if he chooses.
Hey guys, I gotta go take care of a few things. Godspeed, happy hunting, and Jimmy, as usual, you give an awesome live stream. And thank you for helping me.
Thank you. Alright, well like I said, that's pretty much the easiest way, but the fallback is the more duty officers you get, you do have a little bit of the drawback. So you started out with 30,000. If you do it again, you might get 30. But it kind of, kills a little bit. But by doing fleet marks, fleet runs, you can kind of make up again. And this is the basic of fleet grinding, basically. As the best way I can describe it. I mean, Dayhill, you usually help me, and both me and Dayhill, we're a lot of times running together doing fleet projects and putting these things on a timer. You have any suggestions?
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to suggest.
Well, like I said, but you guys are great, awesome bunch. Jenny, you're the man. I certainly can tell you, crew. And like Aaron just said, do cost you, but then they kind of take back. And it says I've got 7. I was up to 9 at 1 minute for a little bit. I was up to 9 people, so thank you. So is there any other questions? So this is basically fleet duty, and then the colony? The colony's its own little thing. Now, granted, the colony kind of can take care of itself if you're doing the daily there. You do the daily, dump it in this, then it kind of fills in and kicks in. But when it comes to the dilithium, now, you still got to put your own dilithium in. Everything else gets taken care of, but not the dilithium. So that's where it kills on the colony. Exactly.
Nope. You've explained everything pretty well, I think. The easiest thing to do is to not get the generic, as I call them, duty officers, the one at the bottom where it gives you the random ones.
Yep.
Take the one specific to the things you actually need.
Yep. Because the only ones you need is right now, like I said, the 9, because we need engineers. You know, this guy right here, Conan. Now, if you try to get the green, the blues, and the purples, no, you don't want to do that, because then they become part of your crew. You can go into the other thing and do your, basically, the noting kind of thing, to do the recruitment thing. But when you pick these 3 here, they become part of your crew. They're part of yours when you do that.
You can also, once you build up enough fleet credits, if you're somebody like me that doesn't need to use them, I just had to do this today. I had virtually 10 million fleet credits from donations to the fleet and to the armada that we're in. I needed to get rid of some so they don't just go into limbo. So I bought 100 of the epic, or the purple ones.
Yeah, these guys right here is what he got. These guys.
Yes, so I got 100 of those and then passed some of them out.
Yeah.
Others I deleted to get the dilithium out of them, and the for the R&D, the recruitment XP.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm still working on mine. Well, that's the thing, Mark. Like I said, yeah, I've got an Xbox One. I do have a free-to-play account, though. It's just the Power Wheel and the way... Now, granted, the story's the same story, the console and PC. You know, the game mechanic and a lot of other stuff is kind of the same. It's just the... You know, using the controller to play the game... It's different from versus where I've got a keyboard and a mouse, and I've actually got key lines that I hit the certain thing that certain thing do to me. You know, like let's say if I walk up to somebody, let's say if they was here right now, my letter Z, I'll hit letter Z. Well, let me step back. That way you can see it better. You know, when I hit the letter Z, I actually do like a kind of the salute thing, where I salute people on demand. Whereas most games, the letter Z, when you hit Z, makes your weapon switch.
I appreciate it, Mark. I don't play the PlayStation myself, but I wish you only the best.
Yep. Like I said, it's a different style, and I'm just... You know, granted the story, the mechanic, and stuff like that, you know, it's the same. There's really no difference. It's just the power wheel, you know, powering up the debuff thing. Yeah, that's true. Good point, Aaron. And Aaron just pointed out. Another thing, When big stories come out, we have what's called Triddle. Now, lifetimers and subscription players get what's called the Triddle test server. We get to play, look at it, figure it out if it's worth it, send bug reports, whatever. They don't pay attention half the time. Then it shows up on the holodeck side. But for console players, we see the stories first, whereas consoles are usually a month to 2 months behind, such as like the Discovery. We had the Discovery now 2 months, 3 months, and it was only what, the beginning of the month, last month, the Discovery stuff came out to you guys. So story-wise, the console players, there's always going to be a little bit behind. That's the only really big difference. Consoles are always a little bit behind. Yeah, that's deleting my thing. Are you still in game, Dehu, or are you're in the game?
Yes, I am.
Alright, if you want to see how... Alright, I am going to actually do... Now, this is a typical fleet thing that I tend to do with the fleet. Let me exit out. Now, if you're in the game, if you're kind of wondering, well, how did this work, this, everything else, this is what now. In fact, let me change that. If you'll notice down here in fleet chat, I'll tell people if anybody needs knocks, fleet knocks, general knocks, whatever. This is considered a run. So I will send the thing over to Dehu, tell him to invite the team. You will see him as soon as he signs or accepts it.
I was debating if I should hit the button or decline, sorry.
Yeah, I know you. Now this is considered a run, so I'll ask Dehu, what he needs. Now, Dehu's like me, we have a lot of the reputation completed, we have a lot of the gear and stuff completed, a lot of that stuff is epic level, so this is considered a run. You want to do the scoring again since it seems stable? Dehu?
Why not let it do a random one? We'll just hopefully not get killed off horribly.
Yes, it's like Dehu did today. He did the one Dorg mission where you go get the science officer. But me and Dehu had not seen that in like ages. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do random. There it goes. Now, granted, when you do it this way, it's gonna take you wherever. Alright, it's now taking us.
Whee!
Alright, where do you think it's taking us? I want to say it's gonna be the swarm? Yes! The game was listening! The game was listening! Thank you!
The Herc are about to overrun
Wow.
Several Gem ships have been disabled by the Herc. Give them a power boost.
Poor day, you had to do a bunch of grounds.
Be wary. Herc scouts are searching.
This is Star Trek, not ground
the
track.
main Herc force.
I like my ground battle, thank you.
Hey guys, I gotta pop over, but I'll probably be back on after I eat dinner and everything.
Okay. I'll catch you in a little bit then. Alright, now, if you notice, I've got the thing set. Did you notice it's still set to my fleet thing, so I've got to switch this. Where is intelligence? There it is. Oh, you serious? It's not gonna let me have that. Crap.
I'm heading right.
Alright, I'm gonna head over here. Crap, apparently you can't change that while you're in battle. Yeah, because when I'm flying this ship, I fly as an intelligence officer ship, because it's got an intelligence ability that enhances the ship better. So now this is actually considered a run, basically.
or TFO or whatever they're
I
calling
don't care.
it.
I'm still gonna call it STS.
Yeah, I probably will too. So I think it's just ignorant that they're calling them something different just because.
Yeah, and forcing you to do it now. You know, for 13 days you'll get extra mark and... Alright, there's 2. I'm gonna ignore these.
Doesn't mean I'm going to.
Exactly.
Ooh, I almost killed the guy over here next to me, blowing stuff up on him.
Nice. I'm being chased. Yeah, I am being chased. Alright, there's 4. This is like 5. 5. Stop chasing me. Go away. I'm gonna strike you with the gravity well. And then I'm gonna start on you. There! I gravity well and I'm gonna start.
I should feel guilty that guy dying, but I don't. I had to.
Yep.
Wait until everything got right on him and then just kill it.
Yep.
I am so cruel.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Folks, if you don't know how to set up your ship, ask somebody.
Yes. I will actually take the time on how you set up and even do testing.
I am a cruel, cruel person.
We just need one more ship, but I can't get to it. There, someone finally got it. Yeah, we finally got it. See, a lot of times I go in as a tank and an aggro launcher, try to have them chase me, follow me. Now this one, okay, we got one guy there, nobody in the middle. This guy's right here. I am going to jump because there's 2 right here. These little satellites right here, you need to hit those. Now you can shoot and fire, but you got to start the satellite first before you start shooting. Then shoot while it's repairing. Then deploy the mine field. See how hard that was? Alright, one's not active. Which not active? The one behind there. Alright, turn around and go grab that.
Oh, I am the evilest person I know in Star Trek.
Come on, get over there. Get in the engine tower. 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 There, finally.
I don't ask for much. I just want people to come in and pay attention.
Exactly.
And if they're not going to, then I'm just going to kill them.
See, there's the option. All those satellites. Now you see deploy mine field. Yes, deploy the mine field. They will help you because they will hold the little pesky swarmers. But the way iron set up to throw gravity well, plow through, and then do a gravity dump. Because this ship has the ability to fire a plasma torpedo at you that causes destruction.
The last of the refugee ships are ready. Protect them from the hurt as they leave the planet.
So he's got outdoor satellites, all 9 ships. We're up to 32 so far. Now this one usually it's alpha and beta, but lately it's an alpha and gamma. So I'm sitting behind alpha, running beta I mean. Alright, alpha, theta, alright, gamma, once again.
Route Gamma, get over there.
Alright, I am gonna fly over here. Got, there's nobody over there. You do okay on alpha?
Of course.
I ain't taking off because there's like
I'll
good
do everything I can to kill people.
Yeah, because there's like, now they're getting over there. Now they're getting over there.
Target shield has failed.
I'm gonna save my little platinum torpedo to the... You don't want to take off because you'll have the Groot, just as these guys get to the end, a Groot will go in like right here. I don't basically, I just do like a fart dump basically. That way when they go out and the Groots go at the end, they'll actually be right in that nest. Oh, they don't let you kill them. No, none. That was a waste.
Head to escape route beta.
And I just bounce back and forth from one satellite to the other.
Refugee ships heading
But
down
on
escape
each
route
side of
Alpha.
the lanes.
Yep. But the best way is really sitting between, where? You see Dreadnoughty? Why are you on Dreadnoughty? I don't see Dreadnoughty. Watch it on the sides. Oh, not yet. There she is. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Hi, honey. What's the dinner, honey?
I'm not sure why you seem to have lost connection, actually. I'll take a peek at that.
Not sure either.
Yeah, because I did. Oh. And here I'm spamming my H key. So nobody can say I'm a spacebar spammer.
No, not at all. There. Shit, dude.
I am a letter H spammer, though, I admit.
Merc ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
There's nobody over there. Well, data.
Over where?
Saying that there's, now they go up there. Little game delay there. Odo.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ship.
Yeah, there's bounced between Theta and Gamma.
Rear shield failing.
La 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 la.
We're speeding up the evacuation.
Oh no!
All lanes will be utilized now.
Target's shield has failed.
Merc ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
Yeah, that line's about to go out there. There's one behind there. Do 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 do. Now, like I said, if you got the combat engine, it makes a world of difference with the combat engine. Anytime I hit engineering team, you'll see my thing kicks in.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
Warning. Ship is under
Don't worry about Alpha, I got it.
Yeah, because I'm bouncing between Gamma and the Theta one.
Target's shield has failed.
Do 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 do.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships.
And kind of what we were talking about earlier, about the guy with the gravity well, or
Yeah.
somebody with a gravity well,
Merc ship spotted
they
at
just
escape route Gamma.
gravity
Get
well
over
these
there.
swarmers. It really made a huge difference.
Yep, and that's what I just threw over here. So me and all these little generators was able to strike it. Because I had this shit up, shit set up. I throw a gravity well, then I found out the torpedo thing at it. I plow through, and then I do the
Hello, general screening.
the Platinum Dump 3, you know?
Howdy, Echo.
Hi, Echo. Merry Christmas, Echo.
Ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect
And
them.
a happy new year.
Yep. Yeah. So how are you, Echo?
I am glorious.
Nice.
Not as glorious as me. I killed the same guy twice. I'm on his team.
Well, you didn't do it right the first time, apparently.
No, he's actually killed the guy on game, on the stream. We all saw live. They who Dean mean and killing mean.
Uh-oh.
He's on my side. I can't help it that he keeps getting right up against these ships I'm blowing up.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
I gotta give the guy with the gravity well some credit this second time, though.
Yeah.
Herc ships
Did
spotted
you do a
at
force
escaping
assault?
Gamma. Get over
No,
there.
we're doing the storm right now.
Head to escape.
We're doing the storm.
Protect the refugee ships.
Oh,
I'm
Echo,
killing the guy in
Echo.
the swarm. What does that tell you?
Yeah, Echo. Ask Dehu how much fun he had when he went to go see the Dorg.
What? I'm rather close to the book myself.
I got to go meet the old Borg hag from way back when.
Well, you picked
Where?
up the Borg officer.
Remember where you can
talked
pick up
about
the
this.
Borg officer? Like Jimmy was saying? You could walk into the tunnel and be killed and get an accolade?
And then you
I
got
don't
that
know.
science officer, that Borg science officer.
Yeah, no.
Oh wow.
They just
Remember the 4-hour STFs?
I do, but that was like decades
Ages.
ago.
Yes, ages ago. See, right there, ladies and gentlemen. See, I get 176 sleep knocks. Oh, wait, because I hadn't done it yet today, so. But now you technically get 109. Alright, now me and Dee was actually doing some talking.
That's everyone.
I'll let him do his
He did
talk.
what he could. Hopefully the Herc swarm
Uh-oh.
will focus
What did
their
I do?
next strikes
Hold
on
on.
an uninhabited world.
I'm just
Alright,
donating.
so,
All excited.
if you want to get the thing, if you haven't noticed, you've got 3 satellites you have to get. You've got 9 ships you have to save. I have actually done the test. The highest I've seen is 23 refugee ships. The other day, me and Dale actually did one. Well, we only were able to save 15, but we still got the 109 mark still. So, I think saving refugees don't matter, but that is the max total. 4 satellites, 9 Gemini ships, and 23 refugee ships. But if you've not done your daily, which as you can see here, now you see I've got a timer going to 19 hours and 58 minutes. So that is how you're able to check that, clicking here and seeing what your daily is. Hi, Dave. That little ass
Hello.
ship. That little tiny ship.
Hey, this little tiny ship killed somebody on our side twice.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I feel bad, but I also feel good.
Yeah. But now, like I said, Echo, yeah, the one where you picked up the, I don't know if I can post them in chat or not, but it's the one duty officer. You had to do the Kinonal Vortex, I think it was called. Then it got changed to something else, but it was still technically the Kinonal mission.
Okay.
You know, and then you had to go into that, basically the machine. You basically de-assimilated and then die off. Then
Right.
you'd get the accolade for dying. But then you'd go back to the old Ghana command or the old Ghana place up there in the old, Ghana sector block. Or the old Borg sector
I
block.
played that in years.
Yeah, and then you'd pick up.
Yeah.
So the officer I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, where is he? There he is. So, like I said, when you did the one mission that me and Dave were talking about, there was a kid on the mission that you would do. And you'd get this guy as a reward for doing the mission, becoming a dork, dying as a dork. You'd get this guy as a reward. Science officers, he's not bad as a science officer. Do you think he's got that neural punch or that neural ability? Does she have it? Yeah, like, does she have that called the neural blast? He does not have that. He does not have it, whereas my other one, and the one that you think is a light timer, has that neural blast. So that's who we're talking about. Alright,
I wonder if Echo would like to team up with us and do a couple things, or if he's on his own just blasting away.
I was so disheartened when I heard you did the swarm without me. I'm playing through my feelings right now, but I'll be free in just a sec.
1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4, 5 seconds, still too long.
And the random thing they gave me of all the ones, the freaking breach.
I don't mind the breach. It's pretty quick. You get through, get a lot of fleet marks.
I'm just not a fan.
Well, like I said, I actually talked to my one friend. I'm not going to say on stream because he went to the unnamed. But yeah, like I said, he's one of the developers. He's also a very good friend of mine. He still plays the game regularly. But he actually told me that the reason why they're doing this TFOs, they don't want to get rid of the old NAT. They want to make the NATs active. So by using these TFOs, and what I'm about to show, ladies and gentlemen, these little TFOs, in a way they don't have to worry about getting rid of these NATs. So by doing these TFOs, the NATs are active again. And that's the thing. That's where the killer is. If that makes sense.
I still think that it's a bad idea. What they're trying to do is make maps that people do not like active.
Pretty much.
There's a reason why people don't play those maps.
Exactly. Yep. Pretty much.
Yep. They're generating forced content by not giving you a choice.
Exactly.
If they're giving you a choice, you can wait forever, not knowing if anybody will join the same match with a 30-minute wait, or you can just join the TFO and maybe have no cooldown on the same map.
Exactly. If you can get it back to back to back.
Correct.
That's the thing. I've actually gotten where I got the Stone in the Star like one time back to back twice. Got the Scorn twice back to back. But then after that, I got the it wasn't the Kidder, it was the other one that people used to do where, you know, you had to kill the cube, kill the Transformers, but keep the spear from healing the Transformer. You know? And I was like, wow.
Oh, I'm so horrible.
Yes, you are. Yeah. Yes, you are.
I don't get to
Just
pick on
ignore
Ashley.
the little chat.
And just think, now that I disconnected my one little chat box, yeah, we'd be seeing that. So I've had to disconnect my one chat bot. Yeah. See what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I keep the chat box covered up. One of my friends actually got banned from the game. Now, from my point of view, he was not attacking. But the person that claimed that was being attacked, yeah, they was in Karad system is a PDT, so people will taunt each other, pick at each other, tease each other. The one friend of mine, he's always in there, always playing around, always teasing. And one day, his account got banned for 30 days, just everything else. So when he went to have that basically reviewed, they basically brought up how they were talking to each other in chat, and he was like naming them, this and everything else. But then he was also going to the forum and asking people, you know, is this an exploit setup? Is this a good setup? He was asking questions basically. But the way he was asking and naming, Dehu, is this a disruptor exploit? Because the way he was
thank you
doing
for saying my name, but I was not the one banned.
I know that, but I'm using an example. But since he was naming the person...
I did get banned on the forums for saying the word craptic instead of cryptic.
Oh,
but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
And they still haven't fixed the 6-year-old damn bug. Just saying.
Yeah.
You know that?
What, Echo?
Considering how mean they are in zone chat to each other, anti-Semitic, racial epithets, whatever, I can't see them banning anybody if they don't address that issue. I mean, they say horrible, horrible things to each other.
Exactly. But because
genocide.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There's no old barred. So if they don't address that, then they have no more authority to say crap.
Well, like I said, lately we've been getting these moderators who's coming in with a golden, or not a gold, golden spoon. I'm the correct term. Golden spoon, and thinking that they're gods. But guess what? They're people too.
Well, by definition, Cryptic gave them the golden spoon and said, "You are a god."
Exactly.
They need that more than we need
exactly.
them, though, so that's a fact.
Exactly. Until that's training. So, hi, Josh.
Want a fun Windows 10 bug, Jimmy?
Oh,
Microsoft bug is deactivating Windows 10 Pro licenses and downgrading to Home.
We don't want to know about that on his live stream.
Yeah, exactly. Hi, Mark. Welcome back, Mark. Aaron had to step away because he's got a little mouth to feed. Now, me, like I said, I had one kid. Thank God the kid, grew up and got out of the house. I'm so thankful because we only wanted one kid. But the rest of these people having little mini armies and keep creating and the dollar thing, that's
Leave
scary.
bubbles out of this.
Exactly.
He's like a freaking rabbit.
Josh.
It's true. Every freaking 6 months, it seems like there comes another one.
Exactly.
There's another one.
Exactly. But now, like I said, Mark, I kind of did a stream showing what a fleet run looks like, what fleet project looks like. Yes, they do fleet like. Yes, they do. Like I said, me and well, she's the next now, but we still talk and stuff, but, yeah. We shot at that one kid, and, he kind of grew up and knew that, and I'm proud of him, because he's being kind of like a first responder paramedic, so I'm proud of him. He's being a really good kid and all. But the rest of these, God, tinny rat, they're just bouncing around.
I wonder when Echo will be done. Should we go ahead and fall asleep?
Yeah. Slot your thing, and I'll be there soon. Or start without me, and I'll catch the next one.
See, I'm trying. Cannot send. He's in a dying team on a dying map. Cannot send.
Have you made it to the big ship yet?
Yeah, we're there now.
Oh, well, let's wait for him, Jimmy.
Yeah, I know. They have been players who are mad about bugs. They're using a Twitter to
Jimmy fell down again, folks. When you hear him talking like that...
Yeah, because I'm polite. I'm going to take the time to read people's comments, even though it does show up on the stream. But I take the time to read the comments and answer them. I'm not like some of these other streamers who will play for 2 hours. Oh, you was asking a question? Yeah, I asked that like almost 35 minutes ago. Oh, okay, so what was the question? Oh, it's a dumb question. Those kind of streamers. Now, I do, like I said, technically this is a career, because there's some that takes it very seriously, but then there's some of them, they're just rude.
Yes, JB. If you're caught explaining a bug, and if you make a mistake and place too much information on their bug forum, you can be banned for it.
And that's exactly what I've been doing for when I was talking about the colony console and how it works and how it shouldn't work. And when I was describing the difference between the two, and I think they actually hit me because I was calling an possible exploit. Next thing I know, moderator's like, okay. And the funny thing is, the moderator also said that I was being rude and name-calling and giving somebody a hard time. No, I was not name-calling. I was not being rude-like. I was basically talking about the console. There was one person that kept trolling. A couple of times I did say, please be quiet. I'm trying to ask a question, but I'm also trying to verify, you know, a possible power issue or power drain issue.
We'd love to have you, Mark. But PS4, at least myself, I don't play the game on that, nor do I have a PS4.
And it's not cross-platform, unfortunately.
Oh, is he typing on Cryptic?
Yeah, he's talking about that he's on the PlayStation.
Ah.
But he plays on...
for me to see both. I've got one screen on my little tiny laptop.
Yeah, it says, I wish I could join you. See, he plays the game on his PlayStation 4 now. Like I said, Echo, I've got my lifetime thing, PC version, but on my Xbox One, I've got the free-to-play version. I just could not get the hang of that power up, power down, power wheel, power default. I just couldn't get the hang of doing everything through the controller where I've got keybinds on the mouse keyboard that I had for different powers. So much. But he's playing on a PlayStation. And unfortunately, it's not, you know, cross-platform supported. Now, some games supposedly are. I'm just not sure which one, but some games do, so you can play the game on PC, and if somebody's on like an Xbox or a PlayStation, you can actually see each other, even though they're on console, but you could be on a PC and still be able to play and do things.
Mm.
You know? Yeah. Exactly. Well, see, the difference is, I actually did a stream, and this is a long time ago. I want to say maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I actually did a stream comparing the Xbox One play style versus my PC style play. Granted, I took a hell of a beating on my console, did everything else. But then, granted, I don't have the best of the best. I've got, you know, free to play, so it doesn't have the best gear. Whereas this guy is not main tune. I pretty much have the best of the best, as you can see. I have everything unlocked. You go to my traits. I literally have every trait in the game, literally. Every single trait in the game, practically. Majority of the shits, except on the Klingon side. I do have some shits on the Klingon side I don't have unlocked yet, but the Romulans and the Federations I have unlocked. Still going? Yes! I am still going.
Yes, we're going to try to do another TFO with our good friend Echo. Yep. If he chooses to bless us with his presence.
Exactly.
No, we're so close.
Yeah, just like the guy I killed that was on our side and probably made him feel bad.
Correction. You did not make him feel bad. You made him feel happy because you gave him a new ship without scratches. And
he got a new ship, yes. He probably rage quit after dying twice.
Exactly, because I noticed that he wasn't coming back.
Oh, bless his heart.
He had no
Well, here's the thing. Hold on. There's a good question I get to ask all the time. this tune has everything unlocked, meaning, if you're gonna do loadout, here's where the killer is. When you do loadout, you literally got to carry all your gear in your inventory. If you'll notice, open more is not showing, because I have the whole thing unlocked. My R&D, same thing, it is completely unlocked. So I'm able to carry everything and do everything. So when you do these loadout levels, these things right here, you literally got to carry everything in your inventory. You go to my bank. My bank is completely unlocked. My account bank is completely unlocked. But then you go to my other tunes, which I'm about to do now, so give me about 2 seconds. When you go to my other tunes, yeah, kind of.
Well, I was just getting ready to do fireworks behind you. Thank you, Jimmy.
You're welcome. Now, I'll actually go to one of my junk tunes. Now, this is one of my junk tunes. Yes, he's a lifetime number because you get the liberated Gork as your lifetime number as well as the...
Aaron is correct. He is a hoarder.
Yes. So when you open up my bank bleed here, you'll see buy more slots. My teams that I use as junkers, as I call them, the collectors, I will throw stuff just to them, the store stuff, just everything else. But my main tune, my 2 main tune, they've got everything unlocked. But the kicker is when you're, doing the game, especially the loadout, you've got to carry everything in your inventory. So if you don't got the space and you're doing loadouts, especially me on one of my other shit, I literally got 10 loadouts stored. So you got to carry all that stuff in your inventory.
I've got probably 10 or 15 of those kind of tunes, so I understand.
Yep. How you doing now, Echo?
We're doing the crystal now.
Cool.
But they've changed the map back to the old map.
Which one are you doing?
The breach.
Yeah, they had changed that. That then revamped again.
So no more flying straight through to get out. You gotta actually...
Yeah, you still have to. You still have to get out of there.
Yeah.
You gotta kill everything. Sometimes twice.
I'll give you a kind of an easy trick. The way you go in, get behind the crystal, but see the direction you came in. That way when that crystal explodes, it's going to give you a speed boost. And you just go through the crystal, through the door, and just keep your speed up. That's how I tend to do it. I will get by the crystal, find where the door is, turn around so that way I'm facing that door, that I'm shooting the crystal. Then the only thing is on the tank, I could tank a lot of those hits. But I'm facing that door, so as soon as that crystal blows, the speed boost kicks and keep speed up. Keep that speed up. But now that is the only thing. You gotta carry all of this in your inventory.
Jimmy, did you answer that question about level 30 that was asked on Twitch? I just noticed that.
Oh, it's doing it again? Hold on, let me open up my other channel. Yeah, because lately I'm only seeing YouTube. I don't know why. Well, in fact, hold on, let me try this. Let me do... Oh, that's why, because it needs... Alright, let me do a restart of Twitch. See if that kicks it.
Well, there's little arrows now pointing the way. Aww.
Yeah, it tells you where to go, so...
Oh, yes. Just like I do. I'll tell you where to go.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, see, I'm going to have to set it up. I use both Streamlabs and Stream but once again, Stream is only letting the YouTube part run. So I'm going to have to decide. Alright, hold on. Let me open up the Twitch thingy.
Excellent work.
Alright, I've got the Twitch chat on opening up.
Okie dokie, Gentle Bean.
Apparently I missed the question. What was the question?
What's next?
The question was, and I don't think I can pronounce the name.
Okay.
They've just turned level 30 captain. What is the highest level ship that they can fly from the sea store?
I believe Lieutenant Commanders? I believe. In fact, hold on. No, we can actually do this easier. Because if you go to the shipyard, the shipyard will tell you. And I've got the Twitch thing open.
In the upper right-hand corner, it'll tell you what level ship and what's your rank. And you'll pull up ships only for that rank.
Exactly. So I'm going to show you how to do that, ladies and gentlemen. 2 to 3. Thank you, Aaron. But that's on YouTube, though. He's not. I'm not sure if you can see Twitch. Alright, so if you run down here, this lady right here, the shipyard lady, you go to where it says R ranks. Level 30 is, I believe, commander level, right? Is level 30? Yeah, I got the Twitch open now. What is your rank? Commander level or lieutenant commander level? Because I have the Twitch chat open. Alright, so Aaron says commander level. So if you click on this, this is what's going to show the level 30. So you get your heavy cruiser, your heavy escort, the science ship, now this here, you'll notice on the sea store, oh, you're a captain? Alright, well then we go to captain's level. So there you go. Now, if you're captain's level, this is what you're able to pick up. Alright, so right here in the sea store, you get this one, the exploration cruiser refit you can pick up, the tactical escort, and if you're trying to get that quad cannon, this is the ship that has that quad cannon. So if you're trying to build the cloaking device, the quantum device, the very first piece is on this ship.
But Jimmy, make sure that you specify that that's only for tactical captains that really works. So an engineer or a science captain, they really wouldn't care much for what that ship has to offer.
Exactly. What class are you flying as? I'm not sure how to pronounce. I'm going to call you Aldo. I'm going to say Aldo if I'm saying your name correctly. If I'm butchering, I'm sorry, but I'm going to say Aldo. Are you tactical science engineer? What class are you flying as? Are you like an engineer, tactical science?
Well,
Okay, he's tactical. This ship right here you want. You want this ship. And if you talk to Dayhu, well, I'm going to have to tie Dayhu up in the closet. Because this is a stated little ship. He likes these pesky little butt plugs. And I'm calling him butt plug. Because this thing will ride your six, shoot up things, and kill things. The amount of planting does not work on this ship. You can ask Dayhu about that.
All I know is Jimmy has cussed me countless times. I've lost track. From that little ship, and so has many others.
But if you're trying to build your, as a tactical officer, and this is actually good, this here has the quad cannon part, and then when you finally get up to the T6 part, if you've got the money to play with, in fact, I'm going to go ahead get rid of these others, that way you can actually see. Where is that add-on? When you get the quad cannon thing, this and everything else, the other piece comes on this ship. And the two of them together will give you, rapid firing quantums and rapid firing phasers between the two. If you get the Galaxy X, you get the cloaking device, and you can be able to use the quantum, but the cloaking device also. It is, then why is it showing only it's a 2T set? Are you sure, Aaron? Do you have that shit, don't you?
I've got...
I have to give
Yeah,
it
there's a
mine.
3-piece set.
I always thought it was 2.
No, it is a 3-piece set.
Oh, yeah, you're right, it is. Okay. Yeah, see, the one I'm looking at here is actually the T6, that's everything else. But the Cloak and the Dice and Quantum, yeah, see, the Cloak and the Dice is on the Galaxy X, but the cannons are on the Galaxy X. And this, like I said, the T6, that if you're trying to get the Quantums, in fact, I'll go ahead and I'll yank it, that way you can see it.
Oh, we don't want to see it when you yank it. Come on, Jimmy.
Alright, and then we need the Cloak and the Dice, which I'm gonna... Where are you?
Right over his head.
Yes, I'm gonna let that one go over my head. Thank you very much. I'm gonna let that go over my head. Alright. So like I said, this is what it looks like on this ship. That way you're able to see the 3 teeth and everything else. Whereas on the Galaxy X, you get the other teeth. So if you go up here to the Quantum set, you'll notice I'll say one or the other one. Where is it? Where does it say? Yeah, there it is. So when you click on the... Yeah, when you put it on the Cloak and the Dice, you'll notice the Cloak and the Dice head takes the Cloak and the Dice and the console on the Galaxy X. But if you use this one, you'll notice the second one down, Ew, I didn't mean to do that. The second one down, the advanced cloaking, is completed. But yeah, these are... Yeah, this one's a T6. The Son of Palo ship is actually...
Beams can be very powerful if they're used correctly.
There it is. So as you can see, it's a T4. I can't tell you how much it is because you see I've got a thought that it's a T4, and that's where the thirst part comes from. Then the next part will be the Cloak and the Dice, which comes from the this guy right here. That is where the Cloak and the Dice comes from, which is the T5. And then finally the T6. Watch it not be at the top. I heard that yawning.
No.
I'm just waiting on Echo to tell us when he's ready.
How you
I've
doing?
been ready. I thought you guys were involved.
You see how he says we're involved? Now this ship right here is Aaron's favorite little ship. Hi Aaron, how you doing, Aaron? Holy crap! Thank you! Thank you everybody! I've got 12 people watching me. Thank you! Let's push this number up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's push it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get...
Let's go ahead and move on.
Yeah, let me go ahead and get Echo, because unfortunately, Echo, he's old, he's worn, he's got a time clock he has to listen to. You know, it's like a little Mickey Mouse time clock. Just time to eat, time to eat, time to dead, time to dead.
You know, now is a quiz just to be mean to Jimmy who's mocking somebody else.
Thank you. Thank you.
What was the comment made in Star Trek that time and stalking has to do with somebody? And then Andorian made this comment.
Oh,
Was I there? I don't remember.
yeah, you was. Yeah, you was.
Why?
I'm gonna be mean.
Hello, Jimmy's streaming.
Oh, he knows, don't you, little mouth?
Sam, I don't remember.
Aaron, are you in game, or what are you doing?
He's breastfeeding.
Yeah, he is. He is. Alright, no, he's nodding.
He's
not an Andorian.
We haven't fought in so long, I have to keep up the banter.
Yep. Alright, so
Alright,
do you wanna
let's get in that TFO before
Yes,
it falls
thank you,
asleep.
Rory, thank you. Yes, which count from, what's in the card? We got to meet, oh
Elroy.
shit, oh crap, the car's one friend that used to run 10 forward and then brought out the gun. This is setting 1. Would you like to see what setting 3 looks like, ladies and gentlemen? I want to show you setting 3. I'm a nice little old lady.
Well, Echo,
Great
should
string.
we start playing dueling banjos while we're waiting on Jimmy?
Yeah, which one? Do you want to do another TFO, or how do you feel?
What the hell?
Gate
How did I
stream,
get-
Jenny, I'm going to start my grind. I'll see you soon. You all helpful. Thank you all. All right, Mark, good night. I'm glad to have you on here, Mark. You're always welcome to come on in.
Take care, Mark. Hopefully we see you again.
Do you want to do TFOs, or what do you need, Echo? You need any marks? Okay. TFO it is, then.
Slowly
TFO
plug
is...
it away.
That was quick. Wow. Which one is going to put us in this time? My
Fast.
character with the half union and Ronlin. And Iron is the one that's going to be...
Because I hate ground. This is
Somehow I
Star
got hit from it. I don't know how.
Quad Sega system? Which one's that?
Oh, yeah.
Are you serious? This is another map. I've not seen in ages.
Oh, okay. This isn't
Maybe
too
go
bad.
this
Yeah, this one, I will do my best to keep them away from the gate.
Okay.
Because I usually sit in the gate, because I've got the gravity well ability, the platinum dumper ability. So I tend to keep them away from the gate.
The big tactical cube. I should beat them. I should force them into their own gravity well and kill them.
There. Alright. Now the technique on this one, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll notice these little things right here, when you shoot these things, you'll start having steers and pros start coming. You want somebody that basically has gravity well, to throw gravity well to keep them away, that has fast firing ability, to shoot in case of 1 or 2, like gets through, like someone just threw one right there. I see 2 coming up behind me, so turn around. But you want somebody that has...
Wait until they get too close. You just give me a call, Jimmy.
Alright. Now, like I said, the way I do it, I do gravity well and platinum dump, and I have a duty officer that you'll get stuck in my platinum dump and your engine's gonna go offline until the platinum dump disappears. See, now throw a gravity well, keep them dizzy.
Don't let them get too close.
No, I'm watching both sides. There. And see, you got a group right here coming in. Catch him.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Echo, why would you run from the tactical or from a cube?
Wait.
Here. I'm sorry, why would you strategically retreat from one? There we go. Trying to be nice.
Do you have exploding plasma tail in here? Yes, I do. I have actually had that ability active. So as you can see, the explosion right there. This is my platinum overkill platinum setup that I enjoyed to death. This is also a fleet ship, so it's got the Nero type ship, but it's basically my platinum build. So when I'm flying around, yes, I actually had that trait that I'm able to do. As you can see.
Echo, please follow me, by the way. We can leave them to deal with that.
Yeah, because I'm still keeping the center controlled. So I do a gravity well, I fire the little torpedo thingy, hit that, in case they throw a tractor beam on there, and go through.
Where are you? Oh, you're on the far side?
Yes.
Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Crap, run away. Crap, I didn't mean to aggro that
You
cube.
worry about your side, Echo. Help me kill this cube and this
Gotcha.
sphere, please.
Shit.
Please open.
Oh, that was you guys. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, oh, I accidentally activated that, echo that cue the button, and then I just noticed you guys are there.
I'm gonna try to kill the sphere for you. So go ahead and kill that stuff, Echo.
Gotcha.
Now, I will give you, here's a big spoiler. If you'll notice, the one gate is being left alone. In a way, you want to kind of not kill that gate just yet, because if you kill that gate, everything's going to come running this way real fast.
You've got a probe on your way, Jimmy.
I'm already killing it. I'm already killing it. Because like I said, I've got the ability to hold in the controls and then kill. And that one guy's actually doing pretty good keeping the Trojan in the gate over there. So if he kills that gate, everything's going to ramp up and start coming through here. So he's doing pretty good killing that gate over there.
Oh, he'll probably kill it before we get ours down.
And I'll throw a health at you. There you go. There you go. Oh, don't you dare roll the get over there.
I was rubber banding really bad too.
Yeah, I see some steers coming. You got the technique on this one, ladies and gentlemen, is to kind of keep the approach under control, but don't kill the gates. Don't kill the gates until the throat, the cue, the...
We just want to make sure that sphere does not get over to Jimmy.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've got combat engine. I'm always able to catch up to them fast. As you can see right here.
That's good.
Ooh. The gate reached out and snatched my weed.
Yeah, the gate will do that. The gate will do that.
That's one thing.
And that one guy over there just died.
Well, if you stay on the far side of the nanite transformers, the gate can't hit you.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm on this side a little bit, but the one guy, oh, he did good. He actually raced over there. Good job. Good job.
You don't go shopping, the terrorists win.
Alright, let's kill our gate. If we can, or them. I doubt it.
I see a enemy just popped through.
Yeah, this gate is down to 10%.
Actual technological and biological distinctiveness to our own.
Well, we're at 74% already.
Goodbye, gate.
Oh, and more just came through.
Exactly, yeah, it just exploded.
Let's focus on the
Alright, I am sitting and trying. I've got a fire line. I've got a fire line. I am ready. So, as you see, the gate is now blown up. There's one throat. The guy's chasing it, so I'll let him handle it. But you want to sit right about here. Start throwing gravity wells and anything you can to control.
From this time forward, your culture will adapt to
Anything and everything that can throw control abilities. Now you want to focus on the throats. These steers will chase you and pound on you, but you want the throats. You want the throats.
Yes. Probes are the key. If you need help, again, let me know, Jim.
I've already got a gravity well after I've already started on them. Oh, I want to start again. Oh, yes. But yes, as you can see, the way I've got my shit set up, yeah, I'm able to start and gravity well, plasma dump. You want one good control, and there you go. And there she is. I ain't thinking that hard. Oh, come on, honey.
stay more than 5 kilometers away, it won't phase.
They changed that.
Correct.
Did they?
Yep, they changed that.
Oh.
And doing repulsors to push her around to keep her from cloaking, doing gravity wells and platinum dump like I just did. She still, see right there, she just cloaked right in the middle of my platinum dump and gravity well. She's still able to cloak and run away. These little circly things, get out of the cycle.
Unless you're capable of tanking.
Exactly.
You know Jimmy cannot.
I tanked that easily, thank you.
Well, that's why he said get out of the way. Just using your own words to let people know.
I know, because most people don't. I can blow her up. Why did I blow up?
That's not what you just said. Just saying.
There she is. Why am I Rotterdam? Get over there.
Because Echo's using broken stuff.
Yes, Echo, stop that.
Impossible.
I can't even see what's going on Rubber.
I know, I'm trying to target, and I just wasted. Oh no, I got the gravity well on her. I actually got the gravity well on her. Are you serious? I threw all that and she still...
I couldn't even see her throughout all of it. The rubber banding is so bad on this.
Now I'm going to prove... Dun 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 dun. See, I tanked it. Ha! Tanked it.
One time out of a million. Okay.
Not. The only problem is you don't want to do that, ladies and gentlemen, because when you plow through like that, yeah, a lot of times that basically gets her a health haul heal. So you don't want to do that too much. There she goes.
Go. Good job, guys.
Rear shields failing.
Oh, almost killed you, Jimmy, with the explosion. Darn.
Exactly. That's about the only time she really gets now. Is there anything we can do to reduce the other ending? No, believe me, I have tried. I've had people tell me what to do. It's on their end, unfortunately. It's on their end, you know.
Yeah, most the rubber banding that you're seeing right now is 100% cryptic. If it's related to your computer, you can turn down graphic settings. However, right now it's Cryptic who has, again, dropped the ball.
Just get that internet. Yeah! Wait a minute! That's what it is! They're using that Verizon internet over there. You know, and those poor firefighters had to deal with all that BS. So that's what happened. They're using Verizon internet.
Now, I'm sure Echo has already joined something before we even left the map.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
I have a head trauma.
Uh-oh.
I have to go get healed. I don't know how I got it.
How did you get a head trauma? Was you doing a ground mission?
Those two. Jimmy gave it to me hours ago.
Oh.
No, I do know that when you do those TFOs, you actually die. You will actually, even on, like, I don't know if it's normal, because I don't do it on normal. I usually do on advanced. But I do know on advanced and elite, if you take any injury to yourself or your ship, no, you need to get healed.
Yeah.
You know?
I see some folks go into the missions and they're all beat up, and I'm like, why would you do that?
You should see the shit that I saw earlier today. Literally the shit that I saw earlier today, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, no joke. Where's that picture? Where's that picture at? There it is.
What did I get?
And howdy, Bobbles.
Hi, Bubbles. As you can see, I was helping this person lift everything else do the ally zone. Yes, that is true. If you look at all those numbers, that shit is badly damaged. It had hull breach, weapon breach, load code breach, torpedo breach. It had all of this damage, and the poor thing kept dying, and I couldn't resist it because, Dehu, you live in Ohio. I guess Ohio's got problems.
Oh, amen, we got problems.
And when I seen that, I had to share that with Dehu. And I was like, so how's Ohio doing? And Dehu was like, well, fine. Oh, then I guess you need to fix all your things. But I couldn't resist laughing because I was playing with this person, and he quickly IM'd me, and he's like, hey, I need help.
Your game.
You know?
Check your game, Jimmy.
Oh, okay, I see my game. Thank you. But I couldn't help but stop laughing when this person showed up asking for help with everything else in the ally zone. But Jesus Christ, that shit got terribly damaged. Pop. So which one are we going to go into?
It goes on limited time, so we best be
exactly
moving to...
Exactly. Exactly, Aaron. I agree. I totally agree.
Now, mind you, folks, we're unable to see the game chat from what Jimmy's able to see. So if he doesn't read the messages,
Dehu is no. Oh, not this map. No, not this map. That it says Dehu is Ohio's problem. This one is a pain in the ass. Once again, you want a controller and a tanker. These little shield thingies. Crap, I have to get how this goes. Wire healing particle, blah blah.
It's easier for escorts to set to speed mode and just run back and forth.
Alright, I'm giving you all a speed boost.
And we can always hope he gets blown up.
I gave you strategy in the news ring, so you can go a little faster.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Oh, Dehu's hiding under my fuselage.
Alright, where's the Jupiter?
Warning, ship is under attack. Left shield failing.
Alright, I've got the Jupiter locked. As you notice, I just put a pin mark on my screen. That way you can follow the Jupiter and detect the Jupiter. When I see shit's coming toward me, I'm able to fire gravity well to kind of get in the way. But in this one, you want to guard that shit at all costs. At all costs. There's nothing wrong with my never-ending stomach, Aaron. I'm just hungry all the time, that's all. But then being a fleet captain... here it goes, here it goes. Alright, these little Groots are the ones you have to pay attention to. Turn around, turn around. Now, if you'll notice, the Jupiter goes right into them. There's nothing you can do. It just goes into them.
Wow, that was good fast.
Target shields have failed.
Right now, I can't watch chat right now. I'm being aggroed.
don't want to go this far back. This is dangerous.
Oh, for the accretion disc?
Yep.
I always get caught there.
Target shield has failed.
Do 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 do.
Target shield has failed.
And you'll notice I'm actually unconsciously throwing gravity wells and platinum dumps in front of it, because they're coming through that platinum dump and gravity well and getting caught. Like I said, Aaron, you don't mind. We'll have to chat and answer any questions right now. Because the Jupiter's moving again. Following.
Target shield has failed.
That's one thing about the Jupiter. It's constantly moving. Don't move fast though, but it does keep moving.
Target shield has failed.
You guys are doing pretty good.
Yep, we're getting lots and lots of king particles.
Exactly.
Isn't that what they're called? King particles?
Exactly. Something like that they don't give credit to the fleet shit, Snodule. Exactly. I totally agree on that. In Twitch chat. Exactly.
Jimmy, we can't see Twitch.
I know, just like I said, I've got the page open, and because I've got the page open, it flashed at me, and I finally had to look over to see what the flashing for. Alright, the Jupiter's about to fire. It's firing. Clean there, fired. Alright, well I detect everybody attacked that anchor over there. It's basically hanging that thing. So you want one person basically sitting on top of the Jupiter, pulling aggro and shooting anything and everything that moves, while everybody targets the anchor that's holding that station still.
Target shield has failed.
No, I don't want to go that fast that way.
Station has fallen into the black hole.
Yay!
Station down.
Alright, now it's gonna start moving, follow. And that's gonna go right into that group, of course. Gravity well your ass, gravity well your ass.
Whoa.
Where is...
Behind me, still following, right in front of Echo.
taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'm trying to throw heals on it, but the group's stalling it.
Looks like you need some help temporarily.
A little bit. Because this Cleon shit is not really doing much at all. And I'm throwing Gravity Wells and Platinum Dumps. Thank you! Thank you! And I ain't starting to throw heals back on this shit again. Because technically I'm on the wrong ship. I should be on the other one that can do heals and tank ability. This shit is literally designed just to plow through and shoot, basically.
How did I get way over here?
I don't know. How did you get over there?
I think the black hole has got me in its clutches.
You can't sit still in this one.
No, you gotta keep moving. A little while ago, I didn't realize I was drifting backwards away from the Jupiter.
That's what I'm doing. I was
Yeah, if you go any further, you're gonna go boom boom.
That's right. Are you able to keep heals on it, or do you need help?
A little bit, because it just... I'm getting a bunch of cruisers, and all my heals basically are on a cooldown. I'm gonna Gravity Well to hold it in place, but...
Hang on, I got it. I can give it some wholesome.
And I just threw a, totally thing around it, but these cruisers are just coming in hard.
Coming in fast, too.
Yeah, I can throw Gravity Well to hold down and Plankton dump, but they're just plowing through it like it's nothing.
I think they call this the boss.
Yep.
And one poor feller couldn't make it.
They're literally right against it, too. Trying to, like, push them back. See, like right here, the Jupiter class needs like repulsors or something to push them back. They're literally up against that. And that Cleon ship is facing the wrong way to really do anything. See, I just threw a guard way over there. Now pulling them over there.
Yeah, my hull heals aren't even touching that portion.
Yeah, 'cause I am trying like everything, and three of them just walked in.
Turn your aggro on, please.
It is on.
That might help block some of the fire.
It is on. I'll tackle do the other one. I'll activate that thing. 'Cause I was doing the... Yeah, I was doing the strategy and the maneuvering.
Yeah, it's not going to survive.
Yeah, because I just do not have the firepower and the healing.
We got this. We got these.
Right on my own damn explosion. Oh god, I feel good.
Our
crap, we had it up to 41%. Why can't I shoot?
44 now.
I cannot shoot it. 47%.
See, I'm on purposely throwing gravity wells and plasma dumps.
Up to 51%. Down to 50.
There's
Rear shield failing.
49.50 again.
Failing. Target shield has failed.
we just brought it back from what, 30-some%?
Right shield
49.
failing.
Yeah, we're not far from it.
See, I'm on purposely trying to throw gravities away from it, but they're pulling through it. Yeah, pulling through my gravity wells.
One of us, doesn't matter who, one of us is going to have to leave this group and go get the particles. Who do you guys think it should be?
Ah!
And you're the fearless leader, you tell us. If you're wrong, it's done.
Right shield failing.
Well, I got an idea. Assholes, let's chase now. That's it. See, that one guy's killing one right there. And I ain't gonna throw a gravity well down there. See if that
Right,
pulls
I'm
them.
doing it.
I'm pulling the gravity well. Come on. That kind of pulls them away. Yeah, it's pulling them.
Rear shield failing.
So if I don't purposely keep throwing gravity wells over here, maybe I can pull them away. Come on, come on. Yeah, because in Star Wars Old Republic, ladies and gentlemen, it's called moving the target. Where the tank has just basically got to find another spot, keep the aggro growing on him, and I'll purposely chase him.
Right shield failing.
That's not working. These two just got away. Alright, I ain't not trying to hold the entire well.
Rear shield failing.
It needs, really needs.
Alright, gravity well over there. See that pulls it. Gotta change targets again. I can do plasma dump. See if that works.
Right shield failing. Four shield failing. Rear shield failing. Right shield failing.
Remember, guys, to kill them fastest, kill them in the front.
Yeah, because I'm throwing gravity wells away, but they're plowing through it like it's nothing. Gravity well on you, gravity well on you, tire, oh crap. Gravity well's not ready yet, damn it.
Rear shield failing.
43, 47%.
Where's the,
Target shield has failed. Four
I
shield
don't even know where it went off to. Where did it get off to?
It's like in the center. It's like in the center.
shield failing.
Okay.
Oh crap, we're going way too far back.
Alright, I'll throw a gravity well over there. See if I can pull.
Rear shield
Yeah, that's right, pull away, pull away. Finally! Fire the damn thing.
Why is it saying that we have 0%?
I don't know.
Oh, 25%.
I can't say that. I am literally...
shield has
You
failed.
The
didn't say
hell?
anything?
I can't do anything. Why is it saying on the neon and... Not
I
caught?
gave 2%. No.
I'm trying to deliver a hawk and it's done. Why was this one so crazy?
Four shield failing.
Well, I was not on that tank healer ship, for starters.
It doesn't come down to one ship, dude.
I ain't throwing everything I can. It's dead. It's dead.
Yeah. I can't even deliver the hawking particle. There it goes.
What it is there's so many ships around it. It's not exploded yet, because they're still like targeting it.
Target shield has failed.
Well, every time they explode, you're right up on top of it. They're actually
Yeah.
damaged. So we're fighting, we're killing stuff, and what we're killing is blowing up on it.
Yeah, because I think what it is, it's just trying to explode, but you got like 2 that bind it, 2 on the side. That Klingon shit is completely useless.
Yeah, it is. I don't know what's going on with that.
Because I did not see it fire, not one time. It just kept following it. I did not see it fire one time.
What the pacifist Klingons?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, at this point, I'm going to give up on trying to save it, because that's already proven to be a waste. I'm just going to hit the particles.
Yep.
Unless it tells me that we've lost.
Pretty much. You see, it's got 3 ships just sitting there, but it's not doing nothing.
Apparently it fired its lance. I never saw that.
Me neither. Me neither.
The station has fallen into the black hole. Move on to the next one.
Okay, how? It's dead, but it's moving. I'm following it.
I'll take it.
And it's being chased, so you guys can get rid of that group that's behind me. I mean, he's dead as a doorknob, but they're following too. I ain't gonna turn around and throw a gravity well at them.
Warning, ship is under attack.
That hurt. Pretty bad.
Uh-oh. Hang on, Tal. We'll go to bed soon.
See, those little frigates I can kill easy. See, damn cruisers I can't seem to kill. Ah, you're stuck in my gravity well. Good.
Four shields failing. Left shield failing.
That stunk.
Right shield failing. Rear shield failing. Target shields have failed. 4 shields
I
failing.
finally used up all my heals on everything else, and it taught me a lesson.
Hull integrity below.
Did you die?
Left shield.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Sorry.
Yeah, I tried to save that Klingon ship, and
Hull integrity.
Are you serious?
yeah, got my butt handed to me. I got
Ow, ow,
loaded
ow.
up.
I don't know if that's a D
Whoa.
next, because I'm feeling it. I don't know what he hit me with. Mercy tower. Ha ha ha! Power than engineer.
Hull
Alan, what are you doing? Stop.
5%.
And I am purposely doing gravity wells and trying to keep them away.
Right shield failing. Target shield has failed. Rear shield failing. Left shield failing.
Your shield's gonna not work though, you. I'm planting dumped it on you.
Oh, the lag is killing me.
It is brutal.
Left shield.
Yeah.
Hull integrity below 75%.
I had
shield
one
failing.
of the particles scanning, well, apparently I never got it.
4 shields.
Wow.
Right shield failing. Rear shield failing. Left shield failing. Hull integrity below 75. Target shields have failed. Right shield failing. 4 shields failing.
Oh no!
Right shield failing.
Phew!
Hull
Almost
integrity
got
below
sucked into the
75%.
void the second time.
Left shield failing. Hull
What is
integrity
pushing
below
me?
50%. 4 shields failing. Rear shield failing. Right shield failing.
Ow, no way! I thought I died.
I'm stuck in something.
Yeah, I was going back and forth in this group, trying to keep this group under control. They're literally throwing shields on each other between the gravity wells and the plankton dumps.
Holy crap.
Now they're finally up to the Jupiter. Damn. I was doing a good number too, keeping that thing under control.
Warning. Ship
Here you were.
Now they're all over the damn Jupiter.
target shield
Yeah.
have failed. Left shield failing. 4 shields failing. Rear shield failing. 4 shields failing.
Sorry about that call.
It's understandable. You all got a colds.
Right shield failing. Rear shield failing. Four shields failing. Target shields have failed. 4 shields failing. Rear shields failing. Left shield failing. Rear shield failing. Right shield failing. Hull integrity below 75.
Oh, I didn't realize you guys were up here. Crap, I didn't
I'm
see you.
having so much lag, I can't go down there at the moment.
Right. Yeah, I just noticed the shit you were targeting. Like, oh, I didn't realize there's shit behind it. I've been trying to keep the shit like in front of it, coming up to it, off of it. Yeah, gravity well, way over there.
4 shields failing. Rear shields failing. Hull integrity
Dang,
below
Jimmy, they
75%.
wailed on you.
Yep. But then I got the aggro going. I got all the aggro.
I don't know if I can get any of these back here. Nope, now I'm dead. I'm too close to the
horizon.
Yep.
Yeah, they get to me every time.
Whoa, I got away somehow. Trying to get those particles, and you can't because they go into the horizon.
Target's shields have failed.
I wonder.
Here's one through.
Right shield's failing.
No! No! Let go of me! No! No! I was trying to get behind the whole entire all of them and try to throw a gravity well to yank him back. The next.
Alright, now it can kill something.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Now we gotta go blow up the things around it. Oh.
Aaron.
You're being a meaty butt.
Yes, you deserve your death.
Nobody deserves to die.
See, I was kind of hoping to throw a gravity well back there and then like hold him back there. Cause I do have a duty officer that caused it then to get pulled and yanked and like yanked around a little bit. So I was hoping that I'd throw my gravity well back there and it would catch and then yank him back.
Shields failing. Target's shields have failed.
I think Kathy Dreadnought group is right.
Incoming dreadnought.
Left shield's failing.
Ugh.
Just behind us. Stop the rotor landing and get over there. God. Alright. As soon as I can target it, which one is that? Right there. Guess what? You're about to get a headache. Gravity on your ass,
Warning. Ship is under attack.
clap and dunk your ass.
Remember, we gotta kill the thing's heel.
Yeah, see, I can throw the flap and dump and everything else, so they're like all stuck in there that when the thing explodes, it does cause like a confuse effect.
May I ask a favor of you, Jimmy?
Yes.
Do not throw any more plasma things.
Hey! I'm just, just
Because
negative.
you're actually healing it by doing it.
Yeah, I just noticed that. And I'm gonna target this guy right here.
Thanks.
Oh, I can throw a gravity well on you. See, that can pull everybody away.
No gravity wells.
Oh, never mind. I've already killed it, so it's dead already.
No gravity wells. You're killing all of us, literally.
Killing me, Jimmy.
Am I allowed to start on them though?
Rear shield failing.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
No. I can't get out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I couldn't. I even hit emergency whatever. Wouldn't let me do it.
Hull integrity below 75.
Wow.
There.
Here, I'll pull it closer to the thing.
Exactly.
To the horizon. Yay!
Mission complete.
75%.
That took entirely too long.
Yeah, and these will talk to the 2 to 5 minutes long. Right.
And I got 20 fleet marks for it, guys. Awesome job.
Yep.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah,
That
22.
was well worth it.
You think? No.
At least I got 70 for the other.
Yeah.
Can I shoot it?
Oh my gosh.
Which is 90 fleet marks. A swarm
He's
would
got
have
repulsors! You asshole! You could have helped us! He's got repulsors! He's pushing that shit in there!
Yeah.
He's got
I don't know
repulsors!
what he was up to, but he wasn't helping us.
Man, ain't dead! I want it! Don't care! No! Damn it! Wrong button!
Goodness.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Ah.
La 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 la.
I will be back, guys. Echo, are you leaving us?
I'm gonna open my boxes for the reputation, then head out.
Alright, you have a good night.
Thanks, buddy. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
See you, dude. Everybody on the stream, thank you for supporting Jimmy. It is appreciated. Jimmy, if you're still streaming when I get back,
Yeah.
I'll join you for a little
Got
while.
him. Yes, I got them. I got the loot. Yeah. Thank you.
You be good.
I died getting them loot. I got them. Oh god. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and break it right here because it is going on a good while. I've not had dinner yet. Oh wow, I've been streaming 4 hours. Wow. So I'm gonna go ahead and break the stream. No, I'm gonna go get me some dinner. Thank you for watching, following. Let me respawn so that way you can see my wonderful. Oh, I'm still here on the map. Are you serious? But anyway, so like I said, I am Jimmy Jr., leader and owner of the SAS fleet, everything else. If you're wondering how the game works, definitely look me up, everything else. As we were talking with Mark, yeah, we'll be glad to help you figure out it all, and I will catch everyone later. So let me hit the ending soon. To you, Federation players, Little Long Cluster, you Ronald players, Joe Intro, you Clan players, Katla, you General players, Victory at the Light, and I will see everyone later, and how the... No! I've got injuries.
Live long and prosper.
I've got injuries! This is why you don't want to do this. This is why you don't want to do this mission. I got injuries! But I'll see everyone later. I actually got injuries.
Normally they're head injuries, Jimmy. We're aware of this.
Yeah, usually, but I've got impulse engines and some other. Neither thirsty with yes, yeah. Get over to the repair guy. Get over there. Alright, chill and let him die.